I will say, though, it is kind of weird that you can control missiles with satellite, but you can't get like reception on Sunday sometimes.
How about that, Todd?
Yeah.
How about
that's weird, huh?
How about what Zito just said right there? It's crazy. It's really crazy.
I think you're right.
Just think about it.
What, one more time?
You heard him.
You heard me.
No handlebars.
Sundays specifically. No reception on Sundays.
For Pat's satellite, at least.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So just on Sundays you have trouble? See?
No, Pat's satellite. I think
he's got trouble a lot of times.
Oh, so you were letting me know that you wanted me to think about my satellite there.
Yeah.
And how bad my TV reception is.
Yeah.
And this guy's singing about a missile being controlled by satellite.
Yeah.
Or a missile.
Exactly.
So you're like saying like
same technology, you don't understand why.
Why there's a difference.
He's surprised that DirecTV satellites don't work as good as the U.S. government's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Seems like some
makes
inside.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just, makes no sense at all. You're
Whoa.
exactly right.
No, Zito, it makes sense.
There you go. Thank you.
I think maybe the United States Armed Forces should think about employing DirecTV to guide missiles.
No.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
Can't fight a war today. It's raining.
Yeah. Snow? No shot. Let's delay this Cold War until next season.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, kick it on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on.
I always look around.
Just shooting the shit and letting it rip. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Oh, a little add-on there by Clayton Anderson. Thank you, Clayton. Here we go. Coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana, in the MyBookie.ag studio. Hey, if you're gonna bet on sports, use somebody you trust. They're the only ones we trust. Get a 50% match.
I was about to say I missed it.
Get a 50% match on your first deposit up to $1,000 with the promo code Heartland. Go to MyBookie.ag and use the promo code Heartland. And while you're at it, catch a game in real life. Don't just watch it on your TV.
No.
Put money on the game. Go there in person. It doesn't get any better than that, right? No. And it doesn't have to be sports either. Could be a comedy show.
Yeah.
Could be a Broadway musical.
Sure.
Could be a concert.
Ooh. Springsteen.
You're getting tickets to any of those things. Use SeatGeek. It's the simplest, easiest way and the quickest way to get tickets. You say Springsteen?
Yeah,
specifically.
Well, and I mean, in your show, your comedy show as well, Todd, coming up.
They're not selling mine, but Springsteen, he's on there for sure. Yeah. Whether you're catching your favorite musician on tour, or giving somebody the perfect gift, or just going to see your favorite team, go out and do it. Live a little, experience a lot. Use SeatGeek. Download the app. Download the app. Get the SeatGeek app. Get $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase by entering the promo code Heartland.
Not bad.
Same promo code.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
It is a good deal.
They're the best.
If they're buying Super Bowl tickets, dude?
Yeah. What's this deal with the Super Bowl tickets?
Well, it's stupid. I think everybody in here should think about becoming maybe a Super Bowl ticket broker. You use promo code PAT300 right now at SeatGeek. You save $300 off Super Bowl tickets.
Damn.
That's a fat chunk of change.
Pat 300.
Whoa.
That's unbelievable.
That's a lot of money.
I like to think of SeatGeek as a smart company. It is. Pat 300. $300 off.
If it's a $700 Super Bowl ticket, you're getting it for $400 because of
Good math.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Hey, holy
That's
shit.
exactly right.
Hey, T.I., Texas Instrument Gorman over there.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
I just put in my calculator. That is correct.
I just did that.
All of a sudden, the game got
Checks
affordable.
All of a sudden.
Look at that.
Yeah, and even if you're not going to go.
Can make a little profit.
Yeah.
Cheapest ticket right now,
Oh, boy.
$3,000.
Not bad.
$2,700.
Not bad.
Not bad. Think about what you could sell that for whenever
Those will drop.
all of Boston and L.A. decide they want to get to the game last couple of days.
That's the truth.
You know what I mean? That Super Bowl ticket market is a large one.
Oh.
That Super Bowl ticket market is we all got yelled at in the NFL. It used to be a big fucking move. We'd all get tickets.
How many did you get and how many did you flip?
It depends. So if you're not in the Super Bowl, you only get 2.
Right.
So it was like, well, I'm not going. So I gave a couple away to charity.
Nice.
I donated a couple to a kid back in Plumboro who had when the Steelers played the Dallas Cowboys. I donated, or in the Dallas Cowboys stadium. They didn't play them.
I was going 94.
Yeah, the NFL gave me tickets in '94. I was a 7-year-old. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna donate this. But I think I was 6 actually at that time. And then I sold a couple. Obviously, when you're in the Super Bowl, you get like 20 or 15 or 20 of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So wait, everyone in the NFL gets 2 tickets? Like
Yeah,
players?
if you have to buy it though. So you get it for its price. You buy it. They take it out of your check.
Yeah.
And then you can donate it and be a good guy. Or I know of humans who sold them for a pretty massive rate because there's always some ticket collector. There's people that make their entire year's salaries off of just ticket sales. And those people get a hold of people who get a hold of other guys. I mean, not me, obviously, or anybody that I know that was on the Colts. I never actually saw it. I heard about it in other NFL locker rooms happening. But yeah, they would hand it to a ticket guy. That ticket guy would give them a quick, like, $5,000. Here's $5,000 for your 2 tickets. And then they would just hope that the market goes up the last week of the Super Bowl. Because sometimes it goes the other way, too. Like, whenever we played against the Saints in Miami, the weather and everything, the ticket prices on Friday, I think, dropped. So I ended up giving mine to a friend of mine who I think used them or sold them on Wednesday, and it was still up. But Friday it dropped drastically. It's a wild game, but you can get $300 off right meow.
Which is a hell of a deal.
That's stupid.
You get them anyway. Save yourself $300.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a stupid move not to.
That's probably the best bargain out there for Super Bowl. Seriously.
Yeah.
Dropping
Yeah,
$300 off it? Absolutely.
And sell them. Sell them.
Sell
those tickets.
So.
This is an investment in you. That's what we do here. We try to make everybody's lives a little bit better. We swing and miss sometimes.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'd say we probably bet, I don't know, what, $650?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty high.
That's
Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Really?
I think so.
I don't do the stats. I don't run the book on this show, but $650.
It's a pretty healthy clip.
I'm proud of you guys. Look at that.
Spraying the ball.
6.5 out of 10 people are better for listening to the show than if they hadn't.
I think so. 6.5 people out of 10 that listen to the show. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about
Nothing higher than that.
Yeah.
No.
Not lower than that either.
No. I think that's a very fair.
Right in the meaty part of the curve.
Yeah. That's all you can hope for. I mean, if you're getting 10 out of 10, you're,
Showing off.
Piece of shit show.
For sure.
That's like Gandhi shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not Gandhi.
We don't want those people who want to. We don't want people, 10 out of 10 people who want to be better people.
Go run a marathon or something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a good chance we make people worse humans too, but that's also part of the show.
That's part of the better, though. That's
Yeah,
part of
it's
the
part of the
that's a
better.
part of the hit.
Yeah, I
we're
agree.
definitely counting that as a hit.
Correct.
Okay, good.
And those are people we probably need to get out of the way anyway.
Question.
Everybody else.
All right, it's an outside chance you get in the Hall of Fame, correct?
Okay.
I mean, outside. Very outside.
Okay, we're sitting outside.
You're
of
with
camp.
me.
Yeah,
You're with me.
Yeah,
But let's say you get in.
there's no chance.
Just let's say you get in.
Okay.
Now, I know you, and I know how you work. A lot of off-the-cuff stuff. Are you writing an acceptance speech or a Hall of Fame speech if you're going up there, or are you just letting it fly?
Those scripted acceptance things are terrible. I don't think they're good at all. I don't think they're good at all. I think I'll have a list of names maybe in front of me.
Bullet points.
Yeah. Well, that's how I do speeches in general. In stand-up is I just have like an outline in my head. It's bullet point, and then I got to get to this next bullet point. It's just an outline in my head. It's basically a dry erase board with the outline on it. And however I get there, I get there. And if it's doing well, you can extend it or not. So I'd probably do that. But I would have a list of names so I don't fuck up. You know?
Yeah, you don't want to forget some.
I would want to pay respects to the people that deserve it. You know, like some ball boy in West Virginia that there's no way on the spot I'll remember. But it's one of those things like they deserve their credit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it would never happen.
I like prepared speeches where they pause because they think that's where people are going to applaud, and they don't, and they're just sitting there.
Politicians got that shit on lock, dude. They are the worst.
Clap.
They got to be the least self-aware humans on earth when they're talking. They got to be because they think now they all do. So used to
they're reading though, and it also says wait for applause.
Oh, I know, but they think, and it started a couple years ago. I started noticing it. Everybody was reading the teleprompter straight ahead, right? Not personal enough. We need a teleprompter on the left side and on the right side.
Correct.
And now they're trying to hide that they're reading a teleprompter, but they're clearly just reading and not looking at the camera now. So now you're just reading a different direction. It's like I think they're trying to do too much with the teleprompter.
Speaking of politics, I have decided in the last few days, actually the last few hours, I think I'm going to register to vote. I'm going to vote in the next election.
That a boy, Diggs.
Congratulations.
I've been watching Designated Survivor, so I finally feel like I have a pretty good grasp of what goes on in our government, and I can finally vote with confidence.
There you go, Diggs.
Hey, maybe double down, watch House of Cards. You'll basically be a politician.
Yeah, I did watch House of Cards. I didn't learn dick from that one.
What? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I missed the point. I don't know.
It's about the president.
Yeah. Not much else, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not much else. Just a seedy underbelly.
Yeah.
I think that's basically what it.
I think it's probably pretty close.
You get the layout of DC too, so you know where you're going.
I mean,
at
I've
least.
been there.
But not as the president though.
It's a good time.
Veep was a good show about the vice president.
I watched that too. Didn't get much out of that one as far as knowledge
It's
either.
a lot of funny
this one,
shit.
a lot of knowledge.
Oh, really? Designated Survivor, you feel like you learned a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody learns differently.
What about West Wing?
No, I never watched West Wing.
Ooh.
Well, there's a movie called The President, too, with Michael Douglas, right?
Yeah.
Good movie.
I heard the West Wing was great though.
Very good.
Great writing.
Great. Yeah. Well, it was Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah, I know who it was.
I mean, he's known as that guy, but now.
Too chatty for me.
The West Wing?
Yeah.
Aaron Sorkin, all his shows, they're too chatty.
Easy.
You got a point. You got a
Easy.
point.
It's all
You got a
dialogue.
point.
Didn't he do the
It's all
Jeff
fast
Daniels
talking.
show,
Easy.
the news show?
Yeah,
The
newsroom.
newsroom?
Yeah,
it
newsroom.
sucked.
You didn't like
Didn't
this?
like
Hated
it.
I thought it's coming back for another season.
Love it.
No.
No.
No, they canceled it like 5 years ago.
It was first time.
like
It wasn't
it?
canceled.
Newsroom, I thought the first season was good. I thought it was pretty shitty after that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Well,
seen
it wasn't-
anything
it wasn't.
other than-
He just didn't want to fucking.
You're
do it
right,
anymore.
though.
I don't blame him.
You're right, though. They're scared to death, and they got to get the quips off the page that he wrote, and they're just too quirky. As the seasons
unnatural.
went on. Exactly. In
Todd, why
newsroom.
don't you write a review on this fucking thing?
Yeah, I should. All right, I will.
Unless you're getting
You're
censored.
gonna love my first answer for our question number 2 today.
Can't wait.
That's called a tease right there. Hey, that's called a tease right there. I don't know if you guys caught that from old Diggsy.
So funny that was brought up.
What's that?
I'll do it. One of our questions later. So what 3 TV shows would you bring back? My number 1 was fucking Newsroom.
Really?
Nice.
Nick hated it.
And I
surprising.
fucking
It's so
love that
boring.
show.
Nothing ever happened.
Everything happened.
I watched the first season. I'm like, oh, this is really good. And then it just got boring. I'm like,
Well, just focus on Olivia Munn the rest of the time, and you're fine.
Boy, the first episode, he's on a college
Yeah,
stage
he
with
says
that speech,
America
right?
isn't the greatest country in the world anymore.
And then he goes on, "We used to be." That whole thing. It's a hell of a speech, by the way.
I just appreciate good writing more than Nick does.
oh, man.
It's an art.
I can do
Yeah.
dialogue. I could do I don't need fucking explosions just like that. I'm not some simpleton that needs that.
Sword fighting.
I can have a show that interacts with your brain more.
Well, that's interesting because the only way you listen to music is without the lyrics. The lyrics are just another sound. Correct. And I assume that's how simpletons listen
it's,
to
it's
music.
interesting that you learned about the government from Designated Survivor, and that the other shows didn't teach you anything.
Don't hate it.
Well, we learned that there is a designated survivor. We didn't know
I
that
didn't know
before the
that.
show.
Hey, I did
You
not
guys really didn't know that?
No,
No.
I had no idea.
It makes sense, though. I mean,
Like, that's like elementary school. You guys just didn't pay attention at all, huh?
I don't know. My
they
elementary
didn't
school
teach
taught
that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if it couldn't be
Nah.
Pat, who's our designated survivor?
The chain of command.
Oh, here?
If it couldn't be Pat.
God.
Oh, my God.
That's not for us.
It's not me.
In this case,
us
I'm
to
just
decide.
saying.
no. In this case, they left literally like the lowest man on the totem pole.
He was on agriculture
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
He was like
So
the
it probably would be you, Connor.
Oh, all right. That's a thought.
No. Nope.
Because they're like, it never happened.
I'd
It's
say
never
my-
going to happen. That's what they think. So they're like, yeah. Nobody wants him around anyway. He just gonna sit over here by himself. And then, boom, everybody dies.
The only thing that sucks, though, is that guy doesn't get to be a part of the party the whole time
Correct.
because he's got to be away from everybody.
And all his friends die.
All of them.
So probably Jay. Jay's probably the.
And he has my last name.
Yeah.
So it still works.
There it is.
But
That was easy.
Jay has to handle meetings now and stuff. Let's talk.
He just
Phil.
listens for an
Company
hour.
tanks.
Phil.
Jay, do you have anything?
Phil.
Yep, sounds good.
Because then,
Phil.
then he can tell off all the assets. And then,
there we
Phil,
go.
designated
Paid for our
survivor.
photos.
Yeah.
There it is, Phil.
I don't like it.
you want to be
Oh, why is
designated
that?
survivor?
I think we can go in a different route if there's a
Well, what's your
designation.
fucking route?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't want Phil.
There's a microphone right in front of your face. Use it.
I'm talking right here. I'm saying my first pick wouldn't be Phil Maines.
What would it be?
That's all I'm saying. I'll leave it at that.
Who would it be?
I don't know. That's a good question, though.
You like Phil?
I may go youth, but I'll probably, yeah.
Why not Phil? He's got a couple kids.
I mean, if all
He's
of us,
got a family.
all of us die except for one person, the company's dead anyway. So you might as well have the financial guy who's there to sell it off at least.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
too. I think that's a smart idea.
Phil, good job. You got the gig.
Oh, now you're on Phil's
Well,
side.
yeah, if he's going to make a couple bucks for you and your family after you're gone, why not? Yeah.
Well, and everybody's family, I think.
Yeah, well, if Tim is alive in this scenario, I think it's obviously Tim.
See, I don't know. I don't know about that.
You don't know if you can do it?
No, I know he can, but the guy's old. That's going to be a lot of fucking work for the old.
Knows the ins and outs. That's true.
I think young Phil and my dad, good relationship too. Still.
Okay.
So that's good. But I think Phil's the guy who would have to deal with the petty bullshit. And he's probably not with us anyways, right? Because he has a family.
Yeah.
Right.
So if we're going to die.
Oh, he does have a family, so he should survive.
Yeah, exactly.
We're good people.
Yeah, he's got something to live for.
There. Yeah.
He's got little ones.
Wish I had something like that.
That'd be nice, huh?
We should become immortal. This won't happen.
Connor, how many kids are you going to have, you think?
love this.
At this rate,
I love this.
None. Because
Yeah,
you have to have sex. There you go. There it is.
Do you want them?
Let's say by the time you're 35, what do you think your
If
life
I'm
looks
30
like kid-wise?
Well, I mean, there's no shot. I can't take care of myself now, so I got to get to the
Not
point
now.
where I'm
Not
okay.
now. Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Still none.
Still not.
Still
He's
you-
lying. We've talked about this before.
You don't want any. I just
Oh,
wonder
you're trying to
because
be
your
a-
family's very kid-oriented. Hell,
trying to
they
be
even
Mike
went and
Tough.
adopted a kid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
Did you say Mike Tough?
I don't know. We'll see.
Keyboard warrior. Mike Tough.
We'll see what happens.
Apparently,
Todd.
you and Foxy have had different conversations at home.
Yeah.
We've had conversations about it, but I mean,
Pretend you're at home.
Today-
In your heart, do you want kids?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean,
How
you
many
gotta
you think you
pass
want?
the torch to somebody.
How many do you think you want? Or you want just one and done like me?
I don't think I'm going to do it like you, Todd. If I was going to do it, one and done. I don't know, because I'd either go 2 or 1, or I'd go Philip Rivers.
The right answer
9 or
is
10.
0 or 2.
So what are you thinking? You and Fox adopt?
0
It
or
depends. It depends. It depends how we. Depends what side of the bed we wake up on. One morning you wake up and you want kids, and the next you
You
don't.
can adopt Zito, probably.
Honestly, my goal right now is just to die in the pub. That is the only thing that's on
gonna
my
happen, too.
list for life in the next
The
10 years.
slant on that floor, you guys are putting up a hill in that thing.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before the whole thing collapses.
Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about that house
on
being
borrowed
condemned
time.
for a long. Yeah, it is on borrowed time.
I can
isn't
see myself walking in, taking one bad step, tripping, falling, break my neck.
It's a good thing Zito lost all that weight.
I talked to the property manager about that, and he hasn't emailed me back because he had to sign like the new lease. And he's
Zito, by the way, will
yeah.
finesse.
Yep, he will.
He will finesse, folks. He's Billy McFarland, but in a good way.
Like mixed with Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Zito falling through his bedroom floor would be hilarious because it's like right there in the
Right in the front room.
Yeah, where everybody's at, where all the action is.
Feet
Boom.
dangle.
In the heart of the pub.
If I fall down, I land in the pub.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
that's what
That'd
he
be
said.
awesome.
Oh, they told like our living room.
No, right there in the front.
They
where
have
all the
3
action
living rooms. You got to remember that. The pub
I
has
know.
3 living rooms.
Yeah.
Classic
I've never seen a
college
house designed like that. It's
a classy place.
It's
All of
a
our
house
college
with 3
houses are
living
like
rooms
that.
and a kitchen.
Diggs, your house,
My current home?
your house back in Pittsburgh that you lived with some people.
Yeah.
Well, there was like 3. They had 3 different living rooms on 3 different floors.
Yeah. It's a-
What?
It was
It's
weird.
like a row house. You guys live in row houses. I feel like it's a row house type thing.
Yeah.
just we'll put one here.
There's
Fuck
always
it.
see the
another room
video
that's
of,
supposed to be a dining room, and it's not. You just
There
make it
is.
another living room.
Did you see the video of the dude in Pittsburgh this weekend who was about the snow?
Joe Nardo is spinning in his grave right now.
Someone commented the houses are 2 feet apart. I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when you live in a fucking city, dumbass.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how it goes.
It's not all this land. Every house is 2 feet apart, and you have an alley that goes back to a fucking simple little backyard.
Multiple
trash is.
families used to live in those. You jerk. They were tenement homes. Have some respect for culture.
Asshole.
What a nice stone basement.
Dude, what I loved the best about your house was that fucking roof.
Oh yeah,
Go up on the roof
Rooftop
and you had
deck.
that patio up
I
there.
paid more for that.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
I had to pay more for the master suite.
I bet.
The only part that sucked is like people would bring girls home and they would want to take them out to the deck, obviously.
We'll have to
and
walk
me
through your
coming
bedroom.
home like 3 hours earlier than everyone else got woken up every fucking time. Don't mind me, I'm just jerking off up here. Go ahead. Take your girl to the deck. Fucking jerking off watching Pac-12 football. It's 12:30.
Dixie.
Pat, you want a kid one day? You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of dreams for myself right now, so I don't want to have to focus on other people's.
Yeah.
Which is what it happens, I think.
It's something to be said, I think, for having 2. If you're gonna have one,
Yeah, it's like 2
It's kind of like
pets.
You have
dogs.
to have.
Yeah.
Give them a partner to play with.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. Like the other day, like now that I have a dog, I am worried about that thing 24/7. I can't even imagine what a fucking kid would be like.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yes.
You're always worried.
Valerie did a little when she jumped
Yeah.
off the bed the other night, and I was like, "We got to go to the vet." It was like 1 a.m. I'm like, "We got to go to the vet right now." She just squealed. And it seems like, "What are you talking about? We'll just get in the morning." I'm like, I'm like heartbroken for the thing. I'm like, imagine a little human. AQ loves that little baby.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I FaceTime with AQ, that little thing's around there somewhere. And it's just making. He said, "Listen to this. Last night we were at the restaurant, and this baby started just screaming. All of a sudden, we became those people in the restaurant. It was like their first time.
Nightmare.
Yeah, he was like, I was telling her, like, hey, shut up. Like, hey, you got to keep it down. And she just kept screaming. It was this high pitched, like dog whistle. He said, and he said he had to pick the baby up and go outside. He said he felt like he obligated to do the right thing. And he said, I have no idea what to do with this now. If it's going to continue to do that, there's no control of that. That's a scary thing.
Can you imagine AQ with a baby talk when he baby talks?
Oh yeah, he couldn't even. He is a baby. I mean, it's. I bet you he's an incredible father. I bet you AQ is an incredible father. Do you think you'd be a good dad, Diggs?
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, now that I have a dog, I'm a great dog dad. I know that I'd be a great dad.
I was
I
worried.
would just be so fucking worried all the time.
I was worried.
Fucking worried.
Until I cared for Valerie the dog, I was worried on whether, because they say you just naturally fall in love with your kid, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think if you had good parents too, that helps. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
you like, I know what to do.
Like the other night, I woke up and I hadn't heard from the dog in a few hours, so I had to go and make sure I had to go find it and wherever it was in the house and make sure it was still breathing.
See, I think I got to get
I'm
a dog
fucked up.
first before I
You do.
cross any
Yeah,
boxes
for sure.
off, you know?
Yeah, it's good practice.
Yeah, because you can leave the dog in a cage and go somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kid.
Same.
I mean,
Should be a bigger cage.
Crib cage, same thing.
saw a lot of documentaries
I mean,
of people putting
technically.
kids in cages. It's not good. You're probably going to go to jail, but it is a way to get away.
I won't do that, but
Foxy, you want a kid, huh?
Absolutely.
40 of them on that country club?
3 or 4 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Because you have how many brothers?
I have 3 brothers.
Three
and,
brothers.
Yeah, it was awesome growing up with all of them. So, yeah. 3 or 4 is a little ambitious, but
Gorms, are you neutered?
No.
Yikes.
Am I neutered?
Yeah.
No,
you
fixed.
just always been careful?
Yeah.
Yeah, just always been careful, but just,
pull up.
you know.
You ever think
I'll
that'll-
probably have a kid before it's all said and done.
Yeah. You should.
Fuck,
Yeah,
what's so
I'm
funny about
They just call you grandpa instead of dad?
A lot of older folks having babies.
Oh, yeah.
75
Oh, yeah.
at the high school graduation?
Yeah.
Get up there, little shit.
I mean, people, these dudes having kids in their 70s and
Simon
shit.
Cowell.
Crazy.
Connor, getting a dog doesn't help you, all right? As Pat can attest to, my dog Norman,
Yeah.
Norman Gorman. His dog was the best, dude.
he was great. I moved to Nashville. I gave him away.
What?
I couldn't put him up.
So you've definitely had a kid before and given it away then, huh?
No, not that. But I'd
just-
have given my dog.
None
Did
that
you
he
have bad
acknowledges.
feelings about giving your dog away?
No, there was a couple issues with the dog. First of all, it had food.
Allergies.
Allergies.
No. Food aggression.
Oh, yeah.
So if you went around,
Just like you.
other than me, if you went around his boy,
Norman Gorman, Bloodhound.
yeah, and he went after my niece, and I almost choked the life out of him, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
can't
but,
have that.
But he went after her hard and made contact with teeth.
What?
Train your dog.
Yeah.
He
Well,
picked it up when Norman was like 9 years
Yeah,
old.
he was a 9-year-old rescue. So I was like, all right, I'll take this
jeez.
guy, you know?
He was there for a Colts event too. I think like he was at the rescue. At the
I was like,
Oh,
this
so you
is
got
nice.
forced.
I did. Yeah.
Wait, what,
You
Gorman,
met-
you're not going to take the dog?
Yeah.
It's Norman.
You met
Oh,
some
it's
pretty
like-
lady running a clinic.
No, it was
and you
actually-
came home with a dog.
No, it was actually one of the owner's daughters who said, you know what, you should really get that. I'm like, no, not really. No, you should really get that. I'm telling you, you should get it. I'm like, well, maybe it is time for a dog. And he was great. He was fine.
What kind of dog?
Norman. He was a half Basset, half blood. So he had short legs, long ears,
Yeah.
big old
Warrior.
bloodhound face, and he's
yeah.
that guy. Oh, wow. And he was okay. But around other dogs, like my third week, he attacked the neighbor's dog. I end up $450 I got to pay to the vet.
Yeah.
Because this guy, he went after his dogs. And then he'd wander off everywhere. I love the guy. It was just, and then when I moved to Nashville, I was like, dude, you're going to be by yourself forever. Because when I was here, I had a lady would come over and walk him during the day.
Nice.
You know, just to let him out in the backyard and do all
Right.
that stuff. And then I'm down there. I'm like, you keep him for a couple weeks, and we'll figure out what I'm going to do with the dog sitter.
Yeah.
And she fell in love with him. And I'm like, I don't know if I can take this guy. He's going to be by himself for a lot of the day. She's like, well, we'd love to take him. I'm like, sold. Sold.
Have you checked in on him?
Yeah, check in on him. Sure.
Oh, let's go.
He's a good dude. She sends me pictures of him and stuff.
Oh,
and
that's good.
Yeah. Norman.
Why don't you get another dog?
I may.
Yeah.
I may.
You should.
Yeah, I
now.
think you should.
We're big dog people here.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. I want to get one bad.
Nick and I talked about getting one
Not
when,
ready.
when
There's
we
so
lived
many,
together.
so many. When you go to the,
That would've been a
I
bad
don't.
idea.
By the way, I don't know how anybody
great.
walks into a shelter or a rescue place and doesn't leave with a dog.
Exactly.
I almost cry every time I'm in one of those places. That's why I stay away from them.
I ain't going in there.
It's
Yeah.
just a guilt trip.
Yeah, you
dude.
can't
All the
go-
time.
yeah, you
You're
can't
not
go
going
in.
window
You
shopping.
just look at
I
those
mean,
guys just sitting on that hard little thing and
What was that,
in the
Todd?
cage.
I'm battling with a very serious case of butt piss right now.
I thought Ty was about to saw somebody down. He just got on the mic and then stepped away. I was like, oh, Ty's miserable about something. I'm sorry you got to go through this. Ty got 0 hours of sleep last night, and he has full-on case of terrible runs.
Throwing up out of his
Twice
ass
a week
now.
for him.
Shitty
Twice
deal.
a week.
You should get a I'm telling you, cats, too. They got a bad rap. Cats got a bad rap.
Cats are fun.
They do have a bad rap.
I hated cats my entire life just because I thought I was supposed to.
Me too.
And then Sam has these cats in my life. And these things, that three-legged Scootsy, three-legged cat, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Every morning the house just comes alive. It's like you literally have 19 paws hitting the goddamn ground running. You got 4 cats and a dog. It's insane. It's awesome watching them all. The cats, though, are so low maintenance, man.
When you guys wake up, it's like the Lion King.
It is. It's
That's
like
how I was
Jumanji
picturing
almost.
it.
Or not Jumanji, like the
Scene in Ace Ventura.
Yeah, kind of like that. But there's a museum thing where it all comes alive.
Oh yeah.
That's what the fucking house is like. It's like bird calls coming from the basement, like meow, and then like Teddy's up in the fucking bathroom, like meow. They're like arranging where each other are, and then they meet in our bedroom, and then it's just like one constant herd of lions just running through
You
the
literally
halls.
have roll call every morning.
Every morning. It's
Deer
like,
in the backyard.
yeah, we had like fucking a 12-point in the backyard
Saw
this
that.
morning.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was the whole place just comes alive every morning.
Pub cats completely changed my perspective on cats. I used to hate them.
They're awesome. They give no fucks.
None.
None.
And they take care of themselves.
And yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
They do seem to be plotting.
Yeah, they're schemers. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
they're always thinking of
You
something.
look at them and it's like, what are you thinking about? Trying to kill me?
I think these cats genuinely love me, though. Mm-hmm. You know, like a lot of
Maybe.
people say
Yeah.
cats.
I didn't know if cats can feel that affection.
Well, that's what a lot of people say. But
You get put in a life-threatening situation. We'll see how fast those cats react.
Exactly.
I think Teddy would come over yelling with his thumbs.
You think?
He and I talk every morning. Every morning we have a full conversation. Granted, he just wants water, like fresh water, but we're still talking. He still comes in and yells at me after his fucking. He does one lap with the herd, and then he's too fat, so he comes and yells at me in the bathroom to give him water, while the other 3 are just losing their fucking minds around the house, and Val's squeaking on a toy every morning.
You never have to bathe the cat, right?
No.
Like in any fashion. There's nothing. They just
lick
clean themselves.
They do that lick thing.
Yeah.
It's like 45 times. Like they'll lick their head 45 times. They always say they're the cleanest. I think
That's what I hear.
I've only seen my cats clean one spot of their body, and it's a fucking
behind the ears.
it's the head. I don't know what the rest of the body's like at all. I don't know how they clean it. I guess they lick. I don't know. They're crazy.
Yeah, that's why they get hairballs.
Oh, that is why.
yeah.
Their tongues, dude, like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Grabs
Scootsy's
up shit.
Scooty's got a razor blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she comes up and licks it. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That's why I think it'd be cool to have a tiger. I wish you could fucking tame tigers.
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't they always
see
backfire?
videos.
The videos of those old
Sometimes.
Like if you get a declawed tiger.
Yeah, but it's just at one time you piss them off and you're done. I
right.
mean, you know.
What are you gonna do?
Just don't piss them off.
But it would be awesome to have a full size fucking tiger. Just
What were
roaming
those
around.
magicians?
Siegfried
Yeah.
and Roy.
Roy? Yeah.
Got them.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
They did a lot of good work together. Those
Mauled
two.
them in front of 10,000 people.
Yeah. Well, they were buying their tigers from that guy that I busted with the meth lab, so it makes
Really?
sense. Yeah. I think the quality of the tigers went downhill there after a while.
Probably
They
not
didn't have the
easy to
same
get a
tigers?
tiger around here.
Yeah. It's
So
a tough
probably,
market.
It's probably hard to train a tiger, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you
I would
just have
think.
any animal from
When it's
baby
birth,
yes.
your mom or dad.
then from then on you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those lion videos.
They come hug them.
Yes.
Yeah, those lion videos. Like this guy raised this lion. He hasn't seen him in 10 years. Let's see what happens. The owner is showing incredible gut sack. By the way,
Yeah.
they just walk right into the pride of the fucking lions. And while that lion's sprinting at him every single time,
Dead.
I'm like, please God, fucking hug him, hug him.
Is this the same video with the,
I
the
thought you were going to
panther?
go the other way.
What's that?
The panther like sneaks up and then like he raised him as a child.
Yeah, it's every one of those. There's a gorilla one
The
too.
best one was that lady when she walked in and it was the 2 lions. I mean, they were like almost crying. Like they were making sounds like they were crying. They were so happy to see her.
Have you seen the gorilla
The
one?
gorilla one's wild.
The gorilla one, the guy
Yeah.
goes out into the fucking jungle on a boat. He like raised this gorilla just like Planet of the Apes or Rampage or anything like that. He raised this gorilla and then he sent
Caesar.
it. Yes, and then he sent it back out. And they took this boat out into the rainforest. And then they had like an entire pride of these. I don't know if they're pride group herd.
It was like the guy who he raised his family.
His whole crew,
Yeah.
with young little male gorillas too, and they're like, "This is a wild scene." He's like, "Oh, just drop me off here." The guy was like, "Just drop me off." And he like walks in there, and the guy comes up, and they do like a full hug, and he starts licking his ear and the whole thing. And then when he left, he followed the boat all the way back to wherever they went.
Yeah.
Like, he followed the boat all the way back
really?
and give like I think he did like a wave to him.
So he's back to the village, not just like started walking back, like all the way across the river.
Like gorilla, like big, like lowland or silverback type.
Yeah. It's a troop or band of gorillas.
Oh, troop. Yeah, troop.
like
Or
that.
band
of gorillas.
Band of gorillas.
Hey, we're the gorillas.
But then on the flip side,
Is that why the gorillas name themselves that? Because they're a band.
A band named the Gorillas.
but then again, that lady raised that orangutan 5 years ago in Connecticut as a baby, and then it gets to the full size and literally eats her face.
Yes, our fifth grade teacher had the same thing happen.
Mrs. Brooke
ripped her fucking back apart.
Orangutans are different, though. Correct?
Yeah, they're a little bitchy. They're a little ornery.
Yes.
They're the cats of the ape world.
Yeah.
Well,
Very good comparison.
In fairness, that lady shouldn't have put Fuego Box hot sauce all over her face.
True. Because it's delicious.
Guys, what's the worst thing about this weight loss challenge for you?
The food sucks.
No taste, right?
No taste.
Everything's so
flavor.
bland.
So bland.
Raw cauliflower tastes like foam packing peanuts. Then everyone's like, put something on it.
Yeah.
But now you're adding calories. That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it does.
Gorms, how many calories do you think are in a serving of mayo?
Dummy.
100, idiot. Ranch dressing has 75. Barbecue sauce has 30.
Whoa.
This was going to be a miserable, flavorless month for you guys, but then we found out that Fuego Box has sauces that have 5 calories per serving or less, and they taste great.
Yeah, they do.
Thank God.
0 grams of carbs.
I think when most people think of Fuego Box, they think hot sauce, but hang on,
Says.
Yes.
because Fuego Box focuses on flavor.
It's not all heat. It ain't all about the heat.
I like flavor.
If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. We have a lot of listeners that are following along with the weight loss challenge, and a lot of them are competing at home and losing weight themselves. So now they don't have to live without flavor either. Go to fuegobox.com/McAfee and get 10% off the sauces that we're using.
I think we have to dump Dig Sane Flavor Town. I think we'll get sued for that.
What do you mean?
There's one guy that owns Flavor Town, and we know who the fuck that is.
He's a fraud.
Yikes!
The Friendly Fire Guava and Habanero hot sauce, the Born to Hula Gahila Monster hot sauce, and the Charman Brand Verde hot sauce. Go check it out, fuegobox.com/McAfee.
Nice.
Good
Well
shit.
done.
That's for real.
I love
Extra
the
base hit
Charmander.
there, bud.
Good
It really
shit.
is unbelievable.
I use their hot sauces, their green one. I use the green one. I don't know the name of it.
Verde. Something Verde.
It's really good. I use it on everything I eat at the house.
It's pretty good.
I use it on everything I eat at the house.
I'm all about that guava habanero. Ate it today in my vegetable soup.
The
You know what it
vegetable
did?
soup
Yep. Turned it up a notch.
smelled like shit.
It smelled like shit.
The vegetable soup, yeah. Yeah, I had to move.
Well, had a lot of cabbage in it.
There was a lot of cabbage in that soup. He put his thing in there. I was like, "Is that a cabbage chili?"
You're eating cabbage soup?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Part of the plan.
That's what the pores eat. That's the definition of pores.
That's what I'm eating right now, like a peasant.
Hey, and the pores too. Not very fat.
Yeah.
No, they're pretty skinny. So
They never had Fuego Box either.
No.
The sauce, that green one, it says adds flavor to whatever it was good.
Yeah.
It would save me. And I think it has 3 calories in that one. I don't know.
Damn.
good.
It's got 0 carbs, is all I care about.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing.
That's what we're about here. We're carbless. It's a carbless podcast.
There's a lot of people that are going to tell us that it's terrible for us.
Oh.
There's a huge battle right now, pro and against keto.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
Fuck
there's
the other side.
Well, there's so much money being made off this keto thing.
Yeah.
All the big normal diets,
Big carbs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big-
they're suffering.
big carbs, big
Yeah.
carbs are suffering. So they got their doctors coming out saying keto's bad.
Tell you what, when this is over, I'm going to be part of Big Carbs.
You're going back?
For a week.
I think I might go full keto.
It's like everything else.
Till vacation's over and then
It's hard.
back on it.
Moderation is key.
Yeah, well,
You go too much, it's probably unhealthy.
Yeah,
You got to find that sweet spot.
Well, that's what the bacon is. What everybody's been swinging against because the bacon's normally the sell, and now everybody's like, "Well, bacon does cause heart attacks."
I don't know. I know this old
Gotta
guy.
diet
He's
some.
been eating bacon and eggs for 37 years. Ever since he got out of the war. Still kicking.
I saw this lady who smokes 3 packs a day, 98 years old. It's like, how does that happen? Nobody knows shit anymore.
No.
Nobody knows shit.
They don't
anymore.
know what causes what. It's all fucking guesswork.
I think it's like at that point, if the stuff doesn't shut your body down, it then needs it to survive.
Correct.
So then you're pumping in the 3 packs a day.
Yes.
Yeah, but the fact that you're still surviving, I think, is
Don't stop.
You didn't get cancer or anything? Yeah.
It's all a roll of the dice. I think you're either going to get it or you're not.
A lot of genetics involved.
I think you can assist in it by making terrible decisions like using tobacco and stuff like that. I think you can assist in it, but I think you're either going to get it or you're not.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
And
kind
it's
of
sad,
that
isn't it?
opinion.
I'm getting it for sure.
It's either sad or it's good. It's one or the other. I view it differently on each day. Like, it's good because there's like, I got no control of what's going to happen. And then sad, like, man, I got no control what's going to happen. I have no fucking idea. It's interesting. You think you're definitely getting it?
Yeah, I'll definitely get it. My grandfather had it. My dad had it. I'm a lock for it, especially because I have hair. You know, because it's either you get the hair or you get the disease.
I don't think that works.
I got the hair.
What was that? That's a real. Where'd you just pull that one from?
I think that's how it works.
Okay.
Oh, so you think
In the family region. I'm sorry, specifically in your family. For me, a lot of the men either end up without hair,
No cancer.
with no cancer, or they end up with hair.
With cancer.
so?
Thank you. So because I still have a head
Shave
of
your
hair.
head. You got to shave your head.
Well,
There you go.
I
don't know
have
if that's gonna count.
Hey,
I don't know if that's
hey,
gonna count.
Connor, I have a solution for you.
Tell me.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yes.
DSC delivers everything I need right to my door. And 2, they keep me fully stocked on what I use so I don't run out. Let me tell you how it works.
Okay.
Right.
Save your life here. Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to get ready, no matter what you're getting ready for. They have you covered head to toe for your hair, your skin, and your face. You name it, they have it. And they have this new program where they automatically keep you stocked up on the products you use. You determine what you want, and then when you want it, and it shows up right at your door for once a month or every 6 months. Or every 3 months, whatever you want. Okay?
I like choices.
I like
Need
that.
every
I
month.
like that. I like that.
I mean, that's what I do for their toothpaste. I was always a guy who was like, where the fuck's my toothpaste at?
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
And then just trying to cut the cap off and trying to squeeze out a little extra toothpaste.
I'm always like, how to get that
'Cause
low?
I'm too
all of a
lazy to
sudden?
go to the store. But here you are, right at your door, every month, every 2 months, whatever you want.
Toothpaste man.
They're thinking for you. Plus, with their handsome discount, Connor, you could probably get this. The
get a
more you
handsome
buy,
discount?
the more you save.
Okay.
Funny.
Now we're talking.
Right now, they've got a bunch of starter sets you can try for just $5, like their oral care kit. After that, the restock box ships regular size products at regular price. So what are you waiting for? Get your starter set for just $5 right now at dollarshaveclub.com/heartland. That's dollarshaveclub.com/heartland.
It's only $5.
I think I'm gonna need it.
$5, man. It'll save your life.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So you end up with hair. So you think you're at higher risk of the other stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Smoking
It's interesting.
cigarettes also doesn't help, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, you're poking the bear.
I'm getting back on them next week. I mean, 2 weeks from now, we're looking at back-to-back Super Bowl losses. 2019 for me is the year of the cigarette for sure.
What if you win?
Really?
You're not going to have a victory sig?
No, if we win, I'll definitely finish the pack that I have that I bought for the weekend. But I'll probably leave it.
How
in
many
Atlanta.
did you smoke during the AFC Championship?
No, I've been off them for a little now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I would have.
Yeah, no.
I was going to guess 8 to 10 during the game.
Yeah, I've been off them since about December. Believe me, Zito has like a pack of cigars that I wanted to rip through a few, but again, you're locked in on that TV. You're not really going.
Oh, they're those
inside
little
out.
Oh no! I just
Cigarillos?
figured.
Yes.
I just figured you
Those
would
are
run
tough.
out every commercial break and just suck one down real
They're very
quick.
dry.
Just one hit.
I like a good cigar every now and then.
Yeah.
The big fat one.
Yeah.
One of those.
Zito ordered us a bunch of Cubans so we could celebrate after the weight loss competition. Classic Zito fashion. He shipped them to Chicago to his old apartment. So someone in Chicago got a gift.
Yeah, I'm driving there this weekend to collect them from the apartment. Hopefully,
Oh,
someone lives
they're
there.
holding them for you?
I don't know.
That chance.
Did a box of cigars show up here like 3 days ago?
Yeah, man. Right here. Here they are.
I'm gonna wear a trench coat.
How do you think? How do you think it's going to go? How do you think that's going to go?
I'm hoping it's like, you know how the front desk holds all the packages and then your name and you sign for it. I'm hoping it's at the front desk.
Oh, Zito money. We're living in a swanky apartment with a front desk that holds
You got a high rise?
A doorman there?
Yeah, West Loop. You know, I did well.
Dude's a billionaire.
Yeah. This is
My what do you call it? My
He lets
room
it
used to
leak.
live off of. Used to watch over Millennium Park. My room.
Really?
This guy. He lets it
deal.
leak every once in a while. How much money he's really got stored
He's
away.
like one of them oil princes who just shows up in Vegas. Like, I remember the last time we were out there, they kicked out some NFL player because he was complaining about the amount of attention he was getting, where he spent $25,000 on a table. and he was complaining about not getting good service, and they just gave him his money back and told him to leave because one of these Saudi princes was there and spent $250,000 at the same party for the same type of situation.
It's a good gig if you can get it, man.
Yeah, and they were like, "Yeah, just go." I think Zito is one of those, but from Cuba somehow. So
That's a cover.
That would make sense.
what's that?
He just pretends like he's from Cuba.
Yeah.
Who was the NFL player?
It's not for me to say.
Yeah, you can't. Come on,
It's not
bro.
for me
Come
to
on,
say.
man. Have some
Fuck, dude.
respect.
We're
We're
not
not calling
fucking
people
rat
out
race
here.
It was a
here.
guy
I
from the
know that.
Panthers or something. I don't know.
We ain't no rat.
Attaboy, Zeke.
Zeke with the play.
All right, Zito, I think it's time for it. I want to know.
Bad for Todd.
Yeah,
He's still in there.
I want to know if he's all right.
I mean, normally the square, it's just like it's in and out. You get it over with.
he goes. He texted me. Nasty bout of diarrhea coming up the pipes. I think he's got another round coming before he's back.
Bubble guts.
The Bee Gees.
What do you have for lunch? Anyone want to see what he had for lunch?
The
today?
Chewy Club sandwich, the one I order every day.
He got something
It's
for
actually healthy.
Literally
for
the
him.
healthiest
For him,
lunch
yeah.
he has had. You can't have.
That was the
Todd.
problem. We
His
just
body's
talked about
like,
it.
yeah,
He
I
ain't
don't
healthy
like healthy
when he's
stuff.
used to eating like shit for.
Yeah.
body rejects it.
Oh boy.
This is
Science.
not. This is not a Red Bull.
This was not deep fried. What the fuck are we doing here?
All right. I want to know if each member of the crew was a racehorse, what would you name them, including yourself?
Oh, they're the actual horse.
Yeah.
Tony.
They
I
are
thought
the
they were.
race
I thought they were the
horse.
horse owner and their horse. It works either way.
Okay.
Pat's horse name would be Bad Decision.
Yep.
That's good.
Todd's horse name would be the Thin Blue Line.
Oh.
Diggs' horse name would be Jurassic Gambler. Nick would be Donatello's Delight.
Yep.
Gorms would be Soggy Marbles. Ty would be Scorsese's Beauty.
Oh.
Nice.
Connor would be Boston Sand and Gravel.
BSG for short.
Foxy would be Millennial Maestro.
Oh.
And Zito would be Fidel's Fury.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice. All right, Nick.
Okay, Todd, I came up with a couple for you. I was really rolling today.
All right.
You are Stupid Sexy Todd, also Hot Todd, also Behind the Badge, also Long Horse Cock of the Law.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
Hot Todd. Hot Todd for sure.
Cock of the law coming down the backstretch.
He has 5 legs.
Diggs, you are the Hot Tub Dime Machine.
Hey, the word dime was in there. So.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Zito, now we're entering Zitosis.
Good one.
Foxy, stuffed in a locker. Gorms, Double D loves DP.
Oh, wow.
He's
Hey,
out.
Gorms. Gorms, I want to let you know.
He's calling it.
Gorms, wait.
That was unbelievable.
Gorms is walking out.
Unbelievable. He just walked it off right out.
I was going to tell him I've started muting people that come at Dolores as well. I'm on Teams Gorms.
Me too. If I
Anybody that comes at Dolores and I see it on, I'm immediately muting them.
I don't encourage it.
Yeah.
I see a few likes
you
on
don't?
you.
You're endorsing it, my friend.
There was
don't
that
think
Dolores
so.
account that came out. I was like, nope, not seeing anything from you, motherfucker.
Dolores does not deserve what you just did.
Miss Del Vecchio.
She's a lovely lady.
It's fucked up.
Ty, unfortunately, is not here. He's Johnny Longcut.
That's a good one.
Connor, I came up with 2 for you as well. You're the loudmouth prick, as well as Agamemnon's Revenge.
Oh, that's a really
Sack of wine.
Welcome back, Jeffrey. Welcome back.
And Pat, your horse, you as a horse, you'd be Dr. Atlas.
Oh, doctor.
My kids' names. That's a good idea because I probably won't be able to name my actual kids that. That is what I would name a horse. It's a good call.
which
Atlas
is
is good.
which is essentially a kid. You know, it's your horse.
Gorman loves the horses.
Oh, I love them.
So you got good names then, or what?
Yeah, here's the problem. A little bit of an issue. I had a little communication problem.
Okay, what else is new?
I'm not much, but I'm all I think about.
Okay.
So
I
you
told
just
you
did
guys
yourself.
that. I did myself.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's fine.
Damn.
That's fine.
What'd you do?
Well, I want to switch it now.
Well,
I'm gonna
no.
switch it now.
You
I
going
wanna-
on the
I wanna-
fly?
I want to hear it more than anything.
I'm
If
gonna
you
go-
just did yourself.
Yeah, and I'm going to name it if Nick. All right, had a horse.
Oh, here we go.
It's the same thing. I mean, it's
Okay.
the same thing. You're fucked.
You're fucked.
You're fucked.
It's coming down the backstretch
That's right. And you're fucked with it.
with a nose.
So I screwed that up. I would have liked to have more time and a fly off the cuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's tough.
I can't do it. But
All right.
I read
Okay.
that wrong.
'Cause,
but
yeah.
you're fucked.
Todd's notes were super tough to read.
Yeah.
It did say if each member of the crew was a racehorse, what would you name them?
Yeah, that's
Including-
easy to
including
confuse.
yourself.
Yeah.
I can see where you got confused there.
Todd, if it means anything, if I would have read that, I would have understood that.
Yeah, I believe you would.
Diggs,
Thank you,
don't
Pat.
kick me
No
while I'm
problem.
down.
Oh, well,
Zito.
you were out of the room. I just said I'm
Yeah,
on
he
your
just
side.
stood up for you.
I'm on your side.
Thank you. Sort of.
I said
Oh, I
anyone.
forgot
I
to
said
do
anyone
myself.
who comes at Gorms' mom on Twitter, I mute them as well.
Yeah.
Well, he blocks them.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I don't want to give.
Down the
I
chute.
don't want them to have the satisfaction.
Enjoy the trip.
That gives them satisfaction. I don't want to.
Dolores
I thought you
did
told me
not.
this guy was going to be on the plane.
That's the information we got, Jimmy.
That's the information we got. I'm going to tell you something. I want this guy taken out, and I want him taken out fast. You and that other dummy better start getting more personally involved in your work, or I'm going to stab you through the heart with a fucking pencil. Do you understand?
That was for Gorms. That was Gorms sound clip that you gave me.
Or when somebody mentions Dolores.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a long one, but it's good.
Well, it's like a story.
Is that from Snatch?
No.
Why did it sound like it was from?
It's from the
Midnight
the
Run.
one with, where they got to find the. Oh, it is from Midnight Run with Robert
Good
De
horse
Niro.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Never seen me right now.
Great horse
De
name.
Niro.
What's that?
What?
Midnight Run.
Good night. Yeah.
Oh, good horse name. All right, Zito, what do you got?
Todd, Old Irish.
Oh.
Diggs, Old Sport. Nick, Old Collar. Gorms, Old Dark Water. Ty, Old Yank. Connor, Old Yeller. Pat, Old Boomstick. Evan, Old Freshie.
What about old Zito? What about
Oh, I
old
was
Zito?
Old Quick Hooves.
What the fuck is Old Freshie?
I don't know.
It sounds good.
Yeah, you got fresh shoes on.
Old quick hooves.
All right, what do you got there, Connor?
For Pat, I had the boomstick.
Thank you, sir.
Todd, donut chaser. Diggs, just the degenerate. Nick, running dead. Gorms, chopper bopper.
Hi, chopper bopper.
Zito, your horse name is also Zito. Fox, your horse name is the Prancer.
Okay.
Ty
You
is
didn't deserve this, Foxy.
It's okay.
Ty is I hate horses. And then I'm just loud legs.
Oh, okay.
Does Ty have him up on his computer?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, let's read Ty's.
Okay, here we go. Todd, you are the narc. Diggs, you're gambler's guma. That's a good
Love
one.
that.
Nick, going to the glue maker. Gorms, mad about Miklos. Zito, you're Zeetski or Quick Feet Zeet.
Let's go.
Nice.
Evan, you're nervous Nasser.
Yep.
I'm
Evan, I was thinking about this earlier. Evan seems like the horse that gets in the gate and just freaks the fuck out.
I don't know why.
Foxy, get him off of you.
It's all right.
You're a handsome horse, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Show pony, show pony.
Actually, no. Side note: nervous Nasser, really ugly horse. Pat, I'm loudmouth dickhead. Pat, you're a Secretariat seaman.
Good horse.
Respect.
It's a winner.
I probably let my parents down.
Pat, you gonna take a stab?
No.
No name for yourself?
Nah.
All right, let's see if you like mine.
Pat.
My horse's name is Pat. It smokes a little bit.
For Diggs, I have not quite Ivy League. Because of Duquesne.
Yeah. I'm really good on dirt, not so
Yeah.
good on grass.
Nick is Will Smith's bitch.
Will Smith's bitch is in the lead at the Kentucky Derby.
Gorms is billionaire's best friend.
That's actually a pretty good horse.
Zito is from the clouds.
Oh.
Evan is Mr. Nice Guy.
Hey.
I'll take that one.
I
Out
just
of all of them.
I just changed ties to water butt strut. Connors is turn up the volume.
Nice.
Pat's is good morning, beautiful people.
Okay, put her there.
That would sound
That's
good on the
great.
track. Good morning, beautiful people. Come on.
We got to make that happen. Maybe we add that to the goal list.
Yeah, there we go.
Own a horse? You don't want to. Trust me.
Well, just good morning, beautiful people. It'll be one horse.
Yeah.
He won't be that fast, probably. I assume he gets knocked out early in the early stages.
Yeah.
I got a Derby guy. We can make good morning, beautiful people for sure.
Oh, you think your guy's better than Gorman's fucking Derby guy?
I bet I'm closer with him for sure. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Dolores did not deserve that.
Dolores, what's she doing?
Well, she created you, and you just took a shot.
Oh, okay.
Connor took a shot.
I didn't say.
I know. Shut up, Nick.
You're fucked.
And down the straight. You're fucked is trying.
Todd, are you a horse guy?
Yeah, I've owned a horse before.
Really?
Kind of own two now, I guess.
your lady
Kinda
owns a
by
horse as
proxy.
well.
Yeah,
Including
she's got
Bailey.
two of them. Yeah.
Three, I guess.
Do you ever go see the ones hers?
No,
Steven?
she gets pissed because I don't go. Yeah. It's Steve and.
By the way, Steve is the worst horse name
I
I've
know.
ever
I
heard
don't
in my
know.
entire
I
life.
love it.
The other one's not better either.
Steve
I
is
can't remember.
unbelievable.
You can't remember the other
No,
one?
not at all.
When you get these horses, they just stay in a stable. Somebody else takes care of you. Just go see them on the weekends.
yeah.
right?
If I were you, I would be telling everyone I own 2 horses.
Absolutely,
I can't believe that
Todd.
you're not
Yeah.
doing this.
You should have a horse joke in your set about being the father of 2 horses.
I should.
Fucking Steve and
Just make up 2 names every
Something
time.
else.
Yeah, I'll go follow. I'll find out the real name. The real name will work just fine because it's ridiculous as well.
Steve and Eve.
Yeah. I guess she goes there like three times a week. Gets up like 4:30 in the morning. Goes rides her horse. Comes back. Gets ready for work. Goes, takes lessons. All that shit. I don't know what they do. It's a whole thing. It's a whole lifestyle.
Steve's got a busy life.
Ty Schmidt.
Waterbutt Strut
Horse-
is back.
Hey, your name's got a good pop around the room.
Yeah.
Connor read them.
read 'em.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I had Scorsese's Beauty for you.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's very nice.
I knew you'd appreciate that.
Hey,
good
horses don't answer to names, by the way. They
No.
All horses answer to the same name.
Yeah. Or you whistle.
Yeah.
Give the. And then they come running.
You ever ride a horse?
Oh, yeah.
It's terrifying.
It's terrible.
You don't know how to ride a horse. Then.
Well, I rode one horse in my life. His name was Zeus. Oh. And I was told, yeah, he's definitely going to buck at some point. And then I had Pat sitting there watching.
That was awesome.
Just doing everything he could to get this horse to buck.
I don't think I ever would.
Never
Get on a horse.
So
No.
in our high school, though,
My cousin,
Yeah.
my cousin was riding a horse, and a car drove by and fucking honked its horn, and the horse took off,
Spooked him.
and then threw her into a tree, and she's been paralyzed from the waist down ever since.
that
So-
happened when we were kids.
Tragic.
Yeah, in 7th grade. So I've got it in my back of my mind that it's going
Stay
to be a
off a
bad
horse.
situation. Yeah,
Christopher Reeves.
yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
They got old Zeus up to a trot, and I was like, this is good right here. This is good speed.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, boy. All hung over.
No, they scare me.
That was a beautiful moment.
Beautiful horse. Glad he didn't kill me.
I did not get on. Nick was not bad. I did not.
You say I'm good?
Yeah. I think it's enough for the day.
You got to let them know you're in control, though.
I tried.
You gotta let him know you're the
He
boss.
wants to do whatever he's going to do.
His name's Zeus, bro.
I know.
How do you use that? With your
1,600
spikes?
pounds.
With your spikes? Is that how you do it?
Everything, yeah. With the reins, everything. And you better kick him in the gut and let him know what's going on.
So
yeah.
you know about horses.
I'm not a rider, but I can get on a horse right now and ride it.
Oh, so you are a rider.
Well, you just turn, you just take the reins, you just pull them one way, they turn that way, right? Slow them down, you pull
That's
them
what they
back.
tell
That's
you.
in the
Yeah,
heart.
but I think you got to get in there and like let them feel you that you're
Yeah.
on. Like I think they gotta know that you're
there.
like it's Avatar. It's
Just
on your
like
bird.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like when you're on the bird. Like you got to
Yeah,
let
like
them know.
the- like
Well,
the
they
You
can-
can't even link. You just got to use your hands.
They can
much harder.
sense fear too. Every animal can sense fear. That's
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
like a lot of people are like, "Oh, dogs don't like me." Yeah, it's because you're fucking visibly shaking
Right,
every time you're in
right.
front of them.
I think if you go up to the horse and you pet it and you give it a carrot and you whisper in its ear, everything's going to be okay. That normally, from my understanding, is a good way to start.
Well, what do you want?
I would
You
think
want it to suck you off, or you want to ride it? Blow in its ear.
Wow.
Listen, I've been in Mexico and I've seen some things.
I had a college teammate who had a pit bull, all white one, named Cocaine.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a great
True
dog.
story. I wasn't told about cocaine existing, and then I go to the bathroom inside his house in the middle of a party, and Cocaine didn't know I was coming in.
Oh, geez.
Oh my God, that dog knew that I was scared fucking shitless. The thing was a little horse, and it could sense that I was scared. And I saw it like just be relaxed, and then it sensed that I was scared, and then I saw it like wake up a little bit, and then I saw it get up on all fours. I was like, I went and pissed outside. I was like, hey man, there's a fucking little animal in there, he's like, oh yeah, it's cocaine. I'll introduce you to him later. I was like, I think we just met. It did not go well. Did not.
I was
go
at a house one time, and none of the guys would go in there because the guy had a pit bull. You could see it through the window, right? So the guy had run from us, goes inside his house, and this pit bull's sitting there, and everybody's like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. I'm like, we got to go in there. We just fucking ran in there. And nobody go in there. And I was like, fuck you guys. I'll go in there. So I go in there myself and shut the door. And I end up coming out walking, holding the pit bull in my fucking arms like a baby. And I just walked out. I was like, you guys are pussies. Set this thing down. So I'm thinking, all right, I just fucking, they're going to talk about this for months, right? So I go back because the guy is hidden in his back bedroom. I make it from the kitchen, go in the living room, start down the hallway of the fucking bedroom. Real pit bull comes out that fucking bedroom. And here I come running my ass out and shut the door. This pit bull's bouncing off the door. They were like, that's what I thought. What the fuck? Where was the mean one?
I would like it to be known that pit bulls are the nicest, gentlest dogs if they're trained to be that way.
Yeah.
And then if they're trained to protect a drug dealer, they are not. They can be trained just like any other animal.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the fear of a pit bull runs very deep whenever you just encounter one in a room out of nowhere if you've never been around one.
Oh, yeah.
But Valerie, that dog's the nicest. Half pit bull. She's a good girl.
Loves basketball.
Very docile.
Loves basketball. She'll bite right through.
Oh, I know.
She will bite right through a motherfucking basketball.
Oh yeah, she's one of those dogs like you could take a stick and pick her up in the air, right?
Yeah.
She can just latch on.
She's a like a tomboy too. Like, so she likes playing and all that shit. She's awesome though. But she changed my mind completely about pit bulls. Goku's family had a pit bull and
The
it
worst.
started attacking people.
It bit me in the ass.
Yeah, it started attacking people. They had to get rid of it. That pit bull.
That dog wasn't even just trained bad. It was just a mean.
Well, it's like
dog.
I had multiple friends growing up who had dogs that like had to stay outside in a cage, and you were not allowed to go near it because it would rip your face off. It's like, why do you still have
Why
this
even
dog?
have it?
Right.
What's the purpose?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
If you can't play with the dog, what good is it?
I don't know. And it's like, was the dog trained to do that? I think it has to.
Yeah, I
right?
would think so. Because every pit bull, like my friends, all had pit bulls, and
Nice.
they're all just the sweetest dogs in the world. But definitely, I mean, you could train a Chihuahua to be that way too. But
not as big as
yeah,
the fucking.
yeah, pit bulls
Punt a
can
fucking
fight.
Chihuahua.
How about Jay's dog?
Yeah, that's a monster.
That's what cocaine looked like. So cocaine looked like Roland, just all white though, and it was just like,
What is
a mean dog.
Roland's like? Probably what, half raw, half mastiff or something?
no, he's
Lion.
purebred pit bull with some. The breeder of the pit bulls was actually the lady who's now in jail for murdering her father.
Oh, nice.
Her and her,
That.
yeah, her and her boyfriend were pit bull breeders,
not know that.
and they have these huge, like they win awards for these pit bulls
Wow.
and stuff. And that's who Jay got one out of nowhere too. Jay was just out of nowhere. Jay gets one of these dogs. I'm like, Jay, you got a what? He's like, oh, his name's Roland. It's he's a good dog. He's a nice dog. And then that dog grew to be bigger than Jay.
Yeah,
It
dog's
just
huge.
does push-ups all day.
It really.
It's the most muscular dog I've ever seen in my
I think it
life.
has pull-ups too. I'm not sure. The thing is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Did you hear there's a cat living in the house now? I was like, first thing I asked him was like, how's Roland like that cat?
Yeah, they get along. Roland's like a nice, sweet baby.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because Jay has taught this thing to be a sweet baby. But yeah, little Oliver or Oscar, whatever the cat's name, I guess, just walks up and bats him in the face. Like, yo, do you guys let them alone together? He's like, at the beginning, we were definitely a little bit scared, but now, they're bored.
When Roland had that jump up phase, I don't know if he still does it or not, where he jump up on you to meet you. Like the first time I ever met him, I walked in Jay's house and that thing came up, boom. And I love dogs. I'm like, oh, come here, boy, hit me. And I had like tiger claw marks down each side of my chest.
You got to
I was
get a
like,
low
holy
bass
shit.
whenever
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still like that, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't think
He was still pup then.
Well,
yeah.
Jay, same size though.
Yeah.
That thing grew to him the fastest growth of a dog I've ever seen. But I think you used to have to get like a nice athletic base. Like he's coming for you.
Oh yeah, and knock you over.
I like him though.
My mom, Dolores, who we talk about on the show lovingly for the most part.
Yeah, know her well.
For the most part.
Oh my God.
True story.
I couldn't help.
So her grandfather, I guess that's my great-great-grandfather,
There you go.
raised and fought pit bulls around turn of the century. Admiral Jack was his prize. Admiral Jack was his prize pet.
I love this.
Really?
Continue.
So Admiral Jack, and they were poor, and my grandmother had a poodle. Admiral Jack could never go around the poodle. One time, Admiral Jack got out, ripped it to shreds right in front of my grandmother.
Oh boy.
And he had ripped canines, so my great grandfather had him pull the canines out and put solid gold canines in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is the story.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
God.
Sick.
And would go around Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, and there was one other area that he would fight these pit bulls and
win, obviously.
and win and make money. And the dog was killed and a rancid piece of meat was thrown over the fence.
Oh, somebody poisoned it.
Yeah, somebody poisoned it.
Wow.
So
Getting caught for
What a
tax
world.
What was it,
evasion.
Admiral Jack? you said?
Admiral Jack, yeah.
Gold
great
teeth,
name.
only the best for the Admiral.
But yeah, that's
I thought you were
pit
gonna,
bulls.
I thought you were going to say that dog was afraid of the Chihuahua.
Yeah.
No,
There's a lot of time that
Admiral
happens.
Jack would rip your face
I thought you were going
off.
to say it banged the poodle.
Could have done
whatever
that
it was.
before it ripped it to shreds. But
It wasn't named Gentleman Jack. Gold teeth. You see a fucking pit bull with gold teeth.
yeah, but as at the turn of the century. I mean, think about that.
I mean, he's ahead of his time.
What's that, like
Yeah.
1900, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's something you see now. You'd be like, all right, yeah, I can see.
Oh,
what's
no,
up.
that's
2000
2000. Yeah. Yeah, or 2 centuries ago. Whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A while ago.
I was literally trying to figure out when it was. In my life, I was in my
18s to 19s. 18s to 19s.
So
So
1900.
1900, yeah. Industrial Revolution.
18s to 19s.
Hey, okay, Connor.
Oh yeah, I got the history. I got the history down. Hey, when we had that black market, when the market crashed, I hit that nail on the head. Christmas party trivia question.
You did, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had the day.
Oh, you're the best.
I'm just the best.
The market's not crashed right now. As I'm gonna tell everybody right now, I just discovered this app.
Todd loves it.
Got a phone call, and I'm using the hell out of it. And this is no lie. Robinhood. It's an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, which are exchange traded funds, options, and cryptos, all commission free.
Incredible.
Yeah, you don't have to go to a guy and he's going to take a cut of everything and charge every time you make a transaction. This you do yourself on the app, which you might say, hey, I don't know anything about stocks. This is for you.
Oh.
You can go on there and read about any company you want. You can read about trends. You can get on there and just kind of learn about stock trading in general before you even spend $1. They have they make financial services work for everyone. That's the goal, right? So before this used to be a wealthy person's game.
True.
This isn't a thing anymore.
Oh,
this is
well,
for
they're
everybody.
trading
See everybody
stocks.
stock app. Non-intimidating way for stock market newcomers to invest for the first time with true confidence. Simple and intuitive. Yes, it is, because I'm using it, and I'm not good at apps. Clear design with data presented in an easy-to-digest way. I'm telling you. I sat there and I spent like 2 days reading through the thing. Get a little educated about it. And then I started spending money. Here's what I do. Here's my plan. So every paycheck, I take $100 out.
What?
And I put it into a stock of my
do
choice.
that?
This guy does well,
Okay.
quite well.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to let it do that for the next 20 years.
That's a
my
lot of
goal.
money.
That's a
Boom.
What
And
a,
then see
what a
what I-
luxurious life you're going
It's
to
like I
live.
have this little retirement plan right there on my phone.
Nice.
And nobody's charging me anything.
That's over $100,000, Todd.
That's genius.
Hey, if I keep doing it, it will be a lot of money. You got to invest wisely, obviously, but that's why all the information's on there. So you can educate yourself, try to make good decisions based on your goal.
Nice.
Right?
Yep.
Some people want to go low risk. Some people want to go high. I don't know. I kind of find myself in the middle.
You know what Robin Hood did?
Yep.
Stole from the rich, gave to Todd.
Gave to the Todd, the poor. That's right. Other brokerages charge up to $10 every time you trade. I don't know how you keep up with that. But Robinhood does not charge commission fees, trade stocks, and keep all your profits yourself. This is all yours.
That's
Easy.
delicious.
There's easy to understand charts on there, market data, all the stuff I told you that make you smarter about the game. I'm gonna call it a game because to me, it's entertainment.
It is a game.
I get on there and it's entertainment. Let's see what
You got action.
what my investment's doing.
Yeah, it's
today.
basically like betting.
Yeah, and you can move it around. You know what? You're like, I invested in the stock. Maybe it was a bad idea. You know what? I'll move it around. Move it into something else.
Not a
Try
big deal.
something else.
It's not a big deal.
Robinhood's giving listeners a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help build your portfolio. Sign up now at heartland.robinhood.com. That's heartland.robinhood.com.
Get yourself some satellite stock.
Yeah.
My gift to you.
That's a pretty fucking
And
good idea.
you know what? And you don't have to do it with much money either.
No.
So you say, hey, it's entertainment value and maybe a way to kind of preserve money for the future, whatever you're into. But you know what? I was going to go do something. I was going to go to the movies. It was going to cost me $30. Maybe instead of go to the movies every now and then, you just take a look in there and see if there's something you want to invest
You
in.
know, I'm so impressed with how far you've come in life. You used to
really
be just some jerk off cop working the beat, and now you own horses.
Yeah,
you're trading
I'm a horse
stocks.
owner.
It's
I
incredible.
got stocks. Hey, future's bright.
Dogs love it.
Very nice.
All right, it's time for fact or fiction.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
Okay, here we go. Boy, Pat had to go poo, I think. This one was for
He
him.
probably knew fact or fiction was coming.
I know, and I geared this one toward him. It's all right. We'll ask him when he gets back and see what he thinks. Fact or fiction? Director James Cameron used Kevin Costner's Dancing with Wolves as his inspiration for creating the Na'vi language in his blockbuster hit Avatar. He took 1,000 words from the Sioux language and simply reversed them when spoken. Is this piece of theatrical information fact or fiction?
I think most of us know this one.
Okay.
is fact.
Fact.
It is fact.
All right. Fact. Fact.
Fact.
Yeah.
I'm going fiction.
You going fiction?
Yeah, I'm going
For a
fiction.
reason, or just going against the grain?
I think James Cameron has done some miraculous things as far as movie making goes, and I don't think robbing from a Costner film to fill up another, to make another epic blockbuster was part of it.
I think
that's
you're
my
doing
reason.
that movie a little bit of a disservice just calling it a
It'll be fun to
Costner.
hear.
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be fun to hear,
Good.
Pat.
Yeah,
This-
you're going to like this fact or fiction. I'm gonna.
This one's
It was
this one's
tailored for you. So far, just so you know,
Don't
everybody.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we'll
Don't
tell
tell
you what
them what
everybody's picked so far.
I haven't said anything yet.
Okay. Here we go. Director James Cameron used Kevin Costner's movie Dancing with Wolves as his inspiration for creating the Na'vi language
I've heard this all before.
in his blockbuster hit Avatar. He took 1,000 words from the Sioux language and simply reversed them when spoken. Is this piece of information fact or fiction?
It's fiction. They made up their own language.
Okay, he says fiction.
Whoa.
I also believe it's fact.
Okay, we got fact, fiction, backroom.
Can I switch mine?
No,
Fact.
Evan. Fact. Okay, so Gorms and Pat have fiction. Everybody else has fact. This piece of theatrical information is indeed fiction.
Why the fuck
The actors made up their own language, didn't they?
No, he hired a linguist to create a brand new language
Yeah.
that would not resemble any other language in the
I
world.
thought I've heard.
But it was based
Dance-
on 1,000 words.
And everybody compared Avatar to Dances with
Yeah,
Wolves.
the plot
So
is
that's
similar.
why.
Oh, that's why I heard it.
Yeah. Great fact or fiction out of you. But if you thought I was going to get it wrong on my favorite movie of all time, I don't think so, boys.
You made me change my mind. I wasn't able to, but I was going to
Yep,
change my
you
mind.
were locked in.
My man. Hey, how about you and me and you, Gorms? Look at
Yeah.
that. I finally saw the end of Avatar just about a week ago.
Not that bad.
That was one.
It's a good end.
I was unsure. Diggs was so confident though.
It was the
swayed
most
me.
confident I've ever been in any of these.
Well, it's
But I
because
did think,
I
like-
purposely used Dancing with the Wolves
Yeah, you were-
because
Yeah.
of the comparisons people made with the plot line. And
Because
then
I didn't think Cameron would be that lazy.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's not fair. It's
and,
not lazy.
And the ego too. Those directors got huge egos. I'm just saying, you go to steal somebody else's work for your own.
I mean, let's talk about the details of this guy, James Cameron, in that movie. He hires a
fucking
linguist
10 years.
to invent an entire language.
Dude, his budget was endless though.
That happens a lot though.
Yeah, Game of Thrones does it. Lord of the Rings.
Star Trek.
Yeah, but don't they all rob? They still have Latin derivatives and shit.
Thrones isn't. That's completely made up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Every language is based.
Thrones
on
is
Latin
stealing
at some
from James
point.
Cameron.
Oh, I needed that win too. Boy, I was down. And
Yeah.
I'm bad at this game, to be honest.
You nailed that one.
Hey, thank you for
You
that,
nailed
for
it.
the
You're
Avatar
welcome.
little handout there. You
Yeah.
just gave me a handout there. That's very nice of you. By the way, I still don't understand how people don't believe that's the greatest vitamin movie of all time. The fucking floor lights up when they walk on it. It turns like a neon color.
Can we do that as a question for I want to know for next show? What is your favorite greatest vitamin movie of all time?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
These are-
But you're right, because that thing is filled with little details.
Oh.
Like they walk by a flower and the flower goes, and it breathes out. You know,
And it's like the most
little
beautiful
thing.
flower you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
That
Yeah.
bug that starts flying, it starts spinning around, and its wings turn into
that one.
neon green. Or
I know what
whatever.
you're talking about,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know the little
mean,
bug. It's like a little butterfly.
They could have
type
just
bug.
had them walking, and then most people would have just been fine with that. But he's like, no, I got to add in on all these little subtleties.
It's like the music video for "Beat It," Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh yeah,
Are you okay, Annie?
nice little homage.
Yeah, I like it.
fun fact: Mike Jackson dead.
Very dead.
He was taking surgery stuff to sleep, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Quite the cocktail that doctor was making.
Is that
for him.
rest? No. Right?
For-
Like you don't come out of surgery like, oh.
Yeah.
Like that's
No.
not good sleep.
No,
That's
it's
right?
the
Like, Michael
worst.
Jackson didn't get actual sleep for what, 5 years?
Oh no, yeah.
Just get
That's the worst when you come out
showed.
of surgery and you're trying to wake up and your brain's not working yet. You're like, yeah, you look stupid if people are looking at you.
every morning. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like that every
Those
day.
Johnny Goes to the Dentist videos were every single morning for Michael Jackson for years straight. It's insane.
right.
That's insane to think about. That's
Do you think that's why you really did it? For that feeling of coming awake, that like high right there?
Maybe. Until you get used to it.
I don't know.
what was it, Conrad? Right? Dr. Conrad something?
Yeah.
James Conrad, I think.
That guy go to prison?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did, right? Yeah.
But the thing that sucks for James Conrad, though, is if Michael Jackson comes up to James Conrad and says, I'm going to pay you $30 million to do this to me every single night, it's going to be hard for James Conrad to be like,
tough to turn down.
Nah, I'm not going to do that for you.
Yeah, because some other doctors are going to do it.
For sure.
I mean, you're just treating your patient.
Did he get Kanye's
what did he do
mom
wrong?
too?
Why did he go to jail?
Because he drugged a guy to death.
Yeah, but if the patient was asking for it.
Well, I think that's kind of the whole situation there, where you're as a doctor, you're supposed to look out for people.
It's like euthanasia.
Yeah, it's Kevorkian almost.
Which should be legal as well.
It's legal in some countries.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's legal in a lot of Europe.
I'm for it. I'm with it.
What's that?
Assisted suicide?
Euthanasia. Yeah.
In the Netherlands, 25% of all deaths are from euthanasia or suicide.
Hold on, euthanasia is not assisted suicide, right?
Mhm.
And that's what euthanasia is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought euthanasia was like you kill somebody by drugs.
I mean, it can be,
But I didn't know it
they're
was
telling you to
assisted
do it.
suicide, though. I didn't know that's what that meant.
It can be because it can be injected in you, or it can be something you breathe in.
There
but
was
it's
that,
all drugs.
There was that woman who decided to do it, who had a family country musician, right? And she got judged. I think she got judged real hard by it. And then that spurred that entire discussion on whether or not you should be allowed to do it. I'm like, I feel like if somebody says,
if they're 104 and they're living in chronic pain 24/7, I mean,
out of their misery.
hold on, how come somebody else can pull a plug on somebody, but somebody can't say they want to?
Well, that's when they've lost all brain activity. And
good point.
DNR.
Yeah.
What's that?
The DNR.
What was that? Talladega Nights, where she wants to pull Ricky Bobby's. He's like
for a broken arm.
He like opens his eye. What?
Small world fun fact.
Yeah.
The guy who represented Kevorkian when he went to when he was in criminal court for these assisted suicides was named Jeffrey Feiger. His brother Doug Feiger, lead singer of The Knack.
Oh,
really?
My Sharona. I don't know how fun that fact is, but it is fact.
Well, we had Kevorkian in there. It was really good.
Which that song led to one of the greatest commercials of all time. Pepperoni. That song, the Hormel's pepperoni commercial. It's great.
I gotta check that out on,
look it up.
YouTube.
Yeah. And the Cheech and Chong song. The my scrotum. Remember that? From Up in Smoke?
Tommy Chong was on that Masked Singer.
Yeah, I saw it.
And he got upset at Jenny McCarthy for calling him Cheech when he had his mask on.
That's fucked up.
He was like, you thought I was Cheech. We're pretty fucking close. Yeah.
It was a really close guess.
Yeah, I was
it's like the closest guess you can get. I mean, other than saying Tommy Chong.
I feel like Cheech was more popular, too.
Yeah.
Well, he came first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
First.
Mexican American.
Those are some good vitamin movies to watch. I guess. You got to be gone, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a halfway there home.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right. We got the best listeners in the podcast universe. They want answers. They got questions. So hit it.
Riddle me this. Riddle me that.
Tiger, still see you.
Remember, there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
He's gone again.
You're going to be so dehydrated.
I saw him slowly push back his chair with a lot of disappointment.
Oh, he's on his toes.
Can I get a bell sound?
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Tito?
Boy, I feel bad.
Oh, shit.
Round 3. That was not a bell. Like a,
There it is.
Those are next to each other.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, what we got there? Diggs?
If you could have been on the set during the filming of any movie, what movie and why?
This is easy for me.
I have one that I think is going to be in a lot, so I'll go last.
Mine's The Expendables, because I'd get to meet Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, Harrison Ford, Wesley Snipes, Bruce Willis, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Randy Couture, Dolph Lundgren, Mickey Rourke, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Antonio Banderas, and Terry Crews all in one set.
wow.
It's good.
Most value for your buck. Right
Yeah.
there, right?
Good handshake.
Yeah.
Terry Crews, America's Got Talent host, though.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good gig.
Great gig.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I was thinking at first Gravity, because it would be hysterical to just watch Sandra Bullock and George Clooney scream into a green screen. But upon further thought, I said Braveheart for the fight scene.
Oh.
For the horses fight scene, because that was like the first, war, legitimate fight scene of the era, plus Mel Gibson,
How hard would that have been to do that? Gravity movie.
Is it? Oh, yeah. They were just yelling into a green screen. Two people. Yeah. Two people. It was Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. Just screaming into a green screen.
Cheap set.
Line.
Yeah.
See,
Who else?
I got one.
All right.
I would go to the set of Epoch, The Evolution. And I would ask the directors why the hitman that they hired for, the bad guys never was able to connect with a bullet once he shot. Because after watching that movie, the hitman literally fired off 400 rounds, no targets hit. And then I would shift it to make him to be a good guy. That way we can have a sequel, and then a third, and then a fourth.
Oh, yeah. Paychecks.
See what I mean?
Paychecks.
Oh, this is the movie you were in?
Well,
You're just asking You're just asking the guy why he couldn't let one bullet accidentally hit somebody.
Just one guy. I mean, it's a
clip him at least. Give him some kill.
2-hour movie for guys.
I watch some hitmen in movies dive over things and just like blindfold throw the gun and hit somebody with a bullet.
Not this guy.
You couldn't do it.
No.
It's a shame.
2 guns, everything.
That's all I would ask is let me kill one person before you kill me. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be one of those actors in Saving Private Ryan who, as soon as they stepped on the beach, pling, right in the head. Let me take out a couple Japanese first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did you read the script beforehand? You knew going in.
I knew going in, and I died at the end. Damn. And I'll tell you about that death scene.
So you didn't do
They put these pops on you, right? They stick them. They're literally on underneath your clothes, and they explode.
Right.
All right, and they're blood.
Yeah.
You know? So they're on your being. So I'm like, okay, don't get it too close to my face. I don't know how loud these things are because we didn't do a run through or anything. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So he puts one up on my chest, over to the left side of the heart here, one in the gut, one in the leg, and he's like, all right, here we go. Scene 3, 2, 1. Take 4 steps up, and you're gonna blow now. And it scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god, scared. I mean, couldn't use it. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't. That's right. Hey, we should have done a dry run through, and it made my ears start ringing.
Oh, they were that loud?
So so I started playing like, hey, what the fuck? Nobody told me about this. Trying to be, like,
oh, you're trying to scam them.
Yeah. Like nobody told me about this. And it was like, ooh, and I'm going, and I'm winging them out my ear and stuff. So I made him wait about half an hour before we did the scene. Go back to the trailer. Give me a minute.
That's such a giant drama thing.
Yeah. And then it's like, knock. Hey man, I'm really sorry about those things. I didn't know they were going to be that. I'm like, all right, I'll be ready in 10.
And we got to do it again.
We got to do it again.
Can you feel them go off? Like, does it help you react? Like the shots to the left side,
shot
shot to the right side?
But I was like ready for it, and I was like, okay, I've had these on before, but they're not as loud. This is a loud explosion. They were like, remember I was filming in Bulgaria. I wasn't in Hollywood, so maybe they used
different
second
rolls.
hand or something over there.
They like those snappers.
Yeah, but times 50.
Like remote control,
like a fire.
Is it wireless operation?
He's got the box. 3, 2.
Sweet.
All right, take 2
That
steps
is
forward.
sweet, isn't it?
I always wanted to try this. Like, I always wanted to be shot in it.
Because I walk into
Buy one right now.
the shooter.
Zito's heading to Amazon.
Buy some, Zito. We should film a little thing in here.
So you read the script though, and you knew what was going to happen.
You knew you weren't going to kill a single soul.
You should have done the Michael Caine.
Not a one.
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
He reads the first page of the script, and then he reads the last page of the script, and if he's on both fucking pages, then he does the fucking movie.
He stars in wedding videos. He's in everything. There used to be a time where he was in everything. Yeah.
He's on both pages then.
Great voice. You had him in there. It's automatic legitimization there.
Absolutely. Who else?
I would have went with The Departed. Just
nice.
Great cast. Could have watched Scorsese work. You could meet Leo, Damon, all those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Baldwin,
Good cast.
Jack.
Marky Mark.
I was stuck between Ocean's 11 or Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Same reasons.
Yep. Ensemble
Both
cast.
great.
Probably Inglourious Bastards.
I said anything with Chris Farley just to see how he operates. And
That
kinda
would've
just
been
see how
fun.
That'd be
funny
cool.
the outtakes
Yeah.
would have been.
Yeah, because I thought Step Brothers too. I was like, oh, it'd been fun to see them riff scenes.
Right.
Just fucking, because they shoot each one so many times.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that'd be fun to do.
You could have done Holmes and Watson. You could have saved the movie, maybe.
Fuck.
There's nothing saving him.
I'd have been like, wait a minute. What do you mean cut? We're done? Do you want to use that one? You should do it again with some laughter. I don't know.
See, on that note, I would do semi-pro.
Oh, that would have been a fun movie.
Just me, old Woody Harrelson, probably smoking it up somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been on the team.
Or for, maybe I'm possibly
been a Tropic.
out there with Vakitis.
Yeah.
And Andre 3 Stacks is in there. Little outcast. Maybe I could take a picture with him.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's the movie.
That would have been a fun
There's
movie.
a NFL or a Super Bowl prop bet. Will Andre 3000 be on stage with Big Boy?
Yes.
Ooh.
What is it? Plus what?
It's a plus a lot.
Take it.
To be honest.
Do they like each other? Are they still a band?
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll do it.
You don't think Big Boy will do it? Or
No,
Andre?
Big Boy's doing it.
No, you don't think Big Boy will bring Andre
I
out?
don't think he will.
Odds are too high not to take it, though.
Pop money.
Yeah, worth a little kiss.
How much
Throw
plus
something
what?
on it, right?
Will Andre 3000? Yes, plus 300.
Yeah, that's worth a kiss.
I don't think so.
No, minus 500.
Throw $100 on it.
So they're thinking a hard no.
Hard no, yeah.
I was thinking a definite yes if Big Boy was in there. I think Rosa Parks probably starts playing at the end of Big Boy's first song. That starts playing.
Would
He
be
comes
electric.
out. They play that song and then they're both gone.
Rosa Parks.
Push that bus. Everybody move to the back of the bus.
Oh, that's her song. Okay. Did they still make music? I'm dead serious.
No, they split.
So they don't like each other.
Well, I don't know. That's an interesting thing.
I don't know anything about it. I just got the vibe where they were just separate and they're just doing their own thing. And
So you're
Speaker
saying
Box,
no way.
Love Below was two different albums. They both created
Yeah,
their
but
own.
that's money though. You get on that stage at Super Bowl, that's money. Not saying the league's going to pay you, but the marketing alone. If you know, it's tough to not go.
They
up
don't. They
there.
don't pay the super. They don't pay the halftime
No,
shows.
no, but I'm saying the marketing. You're worldwide, and
Yeah,
you know,
100 million plus watching. 100 million
You
plus.
gotta go
watching.
up.
I think Big Boy has to bring out Andre. That's like it could be like a cherry on top for the Outcasts. I think it's like coming full circle there. Probably could go on a full tour as Outcast after Super Bowl if they want. Probably arenas possibly.
If they're gang, he's bringing them up.
If they're gang.
If they're gang.
Adrian
find out.
Broner and that white guy asking a question were not gang.
Not gang.
No, he was not gang.
Not at all.
Gang. Adrian
GG.
Broner was going to fight that old guy. They're not gang. Gang.
Did anyone not go?
I think I'd pick, since you guys picked like funny movies, I picked Tropical Thunder. But originally I had Fast and the
Tropical
Furious.
Thunder is a great.
That would have been a great one.
Yeah.
So you'd be out in the jungle.
Yeah, and all those
Yeah.
guys all together.
Great cast.
Yeah.
down in Da Nang.
Hanging out with Nick Nolte. It'd be wild. I can't believe that guy's still alive.
That is.
He like can't breathe.
I know.
He's just like,
I'm a huge fan of Nick Nolte. He's the only guy that has the worst mugshot than me. I love him.
Okay.
second question.
Second question
Oh, here we go.
is: if you could bring back 3 TV shows, what would they be?
You go first because you said Newsroom was your first
Newsroom was my number one.
one. And Nick hated it.
Hated it. Better Off Ted.
boring.
Anyone seen Better Off Ted in here?
No.
Hilarious sitcom. It was on ABC. And then Seinfeld.
Okay.
Sure.
Nice.
Right.
Bring back Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's still making more money than any show it's on right now.
And people would be like, would it be good? Yeah, they came back for that Curb reunion, and it was absolutely hilarious. So,
Yeah, because all those people are still electric.
Yes.
Yeah.
They still have good brains.
Yeah.
They have to get over the Kramer hurdle.
No, he's yeah.
he's out.
But
the
he's
woods.
been on He's been on a couple things. Yeah. They're probably people would be willing to accept.
Home Improvement,
Oh, yeah.
Entourage.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Early though.
Yeah.
Early Entourage.
agreed.
Early Entourage. Haven't got to the third yet.
They could keep reinventing Entourage. One time it could
Saved
be
by the Bell.
It could be a singer. It could be, you know what
It's
I
a
mean?
good third one.
I was thinking Saved by the Bell, but then I was like, am I too old for Saved by the Bell? I don't know if I would enjoy Saved by the Bell right now.
It would definitely have to
it'd
be,
be like the
change to it.
millennial version.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would enjoy it or not.
Find the,
Or the
R-
younger brothers of everybody.
find the R-rated version of it.
Yeah.
The second generation. Yeah.
Zach Morris.
I was thinking Coach,
Oh.
and then Chappelle Show, and then
Oh.
Married with Children.
All right.
Yo, sub out my Saved by the Bell one. Go ahead and tag in Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Chappelle Show.
I had Chappelle Show too, for sure. Also, I would have The Sopranos, the new generation.
Yeah.
All right. Let the kid take over or something. Give me that
Oh,
show
fucking
back.
Anthony Jr.?
Yeah, somebody.
Fuck that cunt.
The cousin. What's his name? He could do it.
Diggs,
Christopher
maybe you do it.
Maltasanti?
Yeah. he
Diggs,
could do
maybe
it.
you do it. Maybe
I
you're
don't
the
think
Maybe
either
you
of those
do
two are fit. But go ahead.
And then I'm bringing back Mystery Science Theater.
Very good.
Yeah, I love that show.
Very good.
Bring it back. Yeah.
What was that? They would talk over clips?
Yeah.
They tried. They tried to bring it back.
Yeah. Let's put funny people on it this time. See what
Worked
happens.
once.
Yeah.
All right, I would go Sopranos. I'm with you on that, definitely. I would go The Grinder next, which was Rob Lowe and Fred Savage.
Yep.
Had one season,
It's an app now.
Never heard of it, honestly.
maybe two. It was a great show.
What was this, like the 80s?
No, this is just a couple
What
years
was the
ago.
Fred Savage in when he was a kid?
Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Wonder Years.
Yeah.
He had a nice little cameo in Super Troopers too.
Really?
Yeah, he's at the beginning of it. It's good.
And then Diggs, my third is Billions. But hear
it's
me
not-
out.
it's not
But,
done.
but hear me out. I make Billions year round.
Yeah,
Year round.
that show should be every week.
Year round. I mean, I can't
It's that
wait
good?
6
It's so
months
fucking good.
for the next. I can't
Guess
do
I'll
it.
watch it.
It's so
I don't know.
good. It's
Pat,
it's
Billions.
Sergeant Brody.
Connor, Billions.
Sergeant Brody is
Yes
the
or no?
leader.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I don't watch it, but I've heard about
I've
it.
heard good things.
Yeah.
It's great.
I can't really do a guy who's in two shows, you know? So, like, he's in Homeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he's a billionaire?
But Homeland's over.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you see him as that forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the thing.
But he was only in Homeland for 2 seasons.
Spoiler alert.
Whoa.
Damn. Damn.
We're on.
Wow. Okay.
We're over the 5-year mark. If you haven't seen it,
that's
then
pretty
fucking
good.
watch it. The single greatest single season of TV of all time.
What's that?
Homeland.
Homeland
That
season
first
1 is
season
the
is
best
Yeah.
season of TV of all time.
so
Pretty
good.
damn good.
It won an award. I think a lot of awards.
Yeah, because it was the best single season of TV of all time.
Where's it at?
It was on Showtime,
Showtime.
Yeah.
but it could be anywhere
It's on
now.
Netflix now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every episode
Really?
was always like a season finale. Like every single episode.
Of the first season.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I mean, Marnie's watching out something.
Who knows?
Might be Netflix.
Netflix, maybe Hulu. It's on something.
For the shows I
Ty
got.
might be dead.
Oh yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
Moment
He
of
has-
silence for Ty. Dead.
All right, Connor, what you got?
I got Rocket Power on
Nice.
Nickelodeon. Fear Factor with Joe Rogan.
Great show.
And Pit My Ride.
I like.
I love that
Of
show.
course.
I actually really like your picks.
I mean, come on.
I love
not
that
gonna
show.
bring Pit My Ride back.
Does Ty have them right there?
Oh yeah.
I think Global Guts should come back too.
Yes.
Maybe American Gladiators as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
that's
please,
one for
please,
sure.
somebody redo
I
that.
should have done that
Yeah.
one.
They tried to bring that back
Damn
a couple
it.
years ago
I
too.
know.
Didn't
Yeah,
they?
didn't do
but
it
it's
right.
all about like the same
you
thing
do
you
it.
said with
Yeah.
the Mystery Science.
Gotta do it right.
Let's not disrespect the fucking show.
Yeah.
Let's put some good people in there.
Connor for Ty.
Ty shows. Ty's movies, by the way, Apocalypse Now or Goodfellas. For the
Good.
last question. This question he had Sopranos, Deadwood. Apparently, there's a movie coming out soon.
There is.
And then Sleeper.
I've never heard of Sleeper.
Oh no, sorry. His
Sleeper
sleeper,
pick.
is
Okay.
Delivery here, Connor.
Bring Back Global Guts.
Atta boy Ty.
That's a good one.
Atta boy Ty. I'm proud of him.
I've never watched Deadwood, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
me
good.
neither. I didn't know there was a movie.
If Ty likes something that I like, it makes me feel like I'm sophisticated.
Yeah, right? He's
As
has
he
good
shit his
taste.
brains out on wearing a full sweatsuit.
How cool would it be to still have a piece of that aggro crack to this day?
I couldn't even
Oh.
imagine, dude.
Dude, I almost buy little rocks at all the places. You can buy those little things.
I had the Nickelodeon GAC for years. I thought I was going to skyrocket in price and never did.
Yeah.
Let me hang on to these TY babies. Beanie babies. Ty's back. Ty!
You missed a lot of great shows, but we loved your shit. We loved your picks.
Yep.
Global Guts. Yeah, we loved your shit too.
Well, thank you.
We're a big
Yeah.
fan of it. I smelt it when you opened the door.
Yeah, I've lost I'm probably 12 to 13
Attaboy.
pounds in the last hour, I
Nice.
think.
Attaboy.
So we'll
Back-
see.
I'll say, yeah.
Who needs keto?
Can you get
Yeah.
closer to Diggs? They cough on him.
Closer to town?
Yeah.
I think it's from
I
you
think it's-
eating healthy.
yeah,
We
you
talked
ate
about
healthy
last time
today.
you were out. We said it's because you ate healthy today. It fucked up your stomach.
Well, I mean, it's not that healthy because it was fucking dripping in grease. But, you'd think that a grilled chicken sandwich would be, pretty average to the,
would think so.
the palate. It wasn't.
Maybe it was undercooked.
That's what I'm starting to
Yeah.
think, perhaps.
How's the cornhole? Burning?
Yeah, I'm sore right now. Pretty sore. I'm pretty sore. I'm ready for bed.
Poor guy.
All right, well, we'll get you. All right, we'll wrap it up on this. Let's go around and find out what everybody's.
Hold on, the back room didn't get their shows.
Oh, you didn't? You get shows.
Yeah, give me Hard Knocks year round or for the whole season or whatever. And then, do you guys remember MXC, the Chinese game show?
No.
I want that one back.
They dubbed over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, we got to bring back the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I like that.
I'd be
Let one of
okay
these
with that.
kids. Let one of these kids do it.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
See?
I have Kroll Show, Weakest Link, and Dark Angel.
Weakest link.
Weakest Link.
Yes.
Hilarious.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
What was the first one?
That'd be the Kroll
Kroll
Show.
Show.
We were talking about it earlier
Nick
today.
Kroll.
And it's
Oh, yeah.
like a Dave Chappelle spinoff, basically.
Yeah,
and
Nick
Key and
Kroll's
Peele.
funny.
He had some good characters in there.
Yeah.
I want somebody to redo the Man Show, too.
Ooh.
And,
I enjoyed
It
that.
could be done now because that when it
As
was
a child,
big,
I
it
really
was
enjoyed
pre-internet, and it's an internet show. I mean, it's made for the internet.
Who's the
Like,
host?
I only
Gary
remember
Vee to host it?
I only remember the ending. What did they do the rest of the time?
Well, originally it was Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
They're the ones that
But I only
smashed
remember
it.
girls jumping on trampolines. I have no
Yeah, I
idea what
know.
happened
Oh,
the rest
yeah.
of the
You
show.
remember they had that
They
little,
do like a
that little
skit.
fat little kid out on the street, and they had the mic in his ear. This was before Practical Jokers, and like people would come up and he was selling beer on the street.
I'll be 1,000% honest with you. I think there was, if I remember correctly, I think there was another show on at another time that I would watch because I liked it better. But then at like 10:55 or whatever, I would turn it over to the Man Show because I knew what was coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm
now,
almost positive that's what I did.
time for
And then Brooke Burke came on.
Doggy
Wild on
Dog.
It, and then Howard Stern. And then the Girls Go Wild commercials in between. And that was pretty much my night.
Yeah.
They had that guy that could chug incredibly fast.
Ziggy
beers.
zuggy, ziggy zuggy, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I like that guy.
He didn't make it.
Yeah,
He died?
Now that I think, I definitely did that.
Yeah.
Good move as a child.
All right. Well, let's close out on and find out what kind of thoughts you guys drum up when you're smoking at night.
Good description.
Time for me to fly.
Smoke weed every day.
Vitamin thoughts. You get it all in your system right before you lay down in bed. What comes to your mind? Nick?
I think both teams that make it to the Super Bowl should each be required to make a music video.
Strong. Strong.
Like the Super
Much
Bowl
like the
Shuffle?
Super Bowl Shuffle. I wrote a blog about the LA Rams and their video Ram It back in 1986. Apparently in the 80s it was big. There was like 10 teams that did it. I only remember 2 of them. But I think it should be a thing you have to do.
Nice.
I like that.
Get real creative.
I like
maybe
that.
talk some shit.
Good luck convincing Belichick on that. Taking half the day to shoot a music video.
Got to do it. Got to do it. Commission's rules.
Yeah. All right, Gorms.
My CBD thought of the day is I'm just going to give it to Ty. I mean, I get mocked a lot around here, but later on tonight, you draw yourself a bath and you catch her squat right in that sun bitch.
That sounds good.
And you look for balls and strikes, and you just soak that cornhole for the rest of the night. You know,
It's a very good CBD thought.
set you free.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
All right, Z.
I was talking about it earlier. So I don't really know the whole history of Wally Pipped. And I guess I found out that Wally Pipped lost his position to
Wally
Lou
Pip.
Gehrig.
Yeah.
Or was it the other way around?
Wally Pip lost it to Lou Gehrig.
Wally,
So-
you get Wally pipped.
So that's wrong.
I'm with you on this.
It should be called You Got Lou Gehrig.
I agree.
Well, it's the messages don't sit out again.
Yeah, it's Wally Pipp's
So
And he's the one who set out.
It's in the phrasing.
Yeah.
Well,
You
no. 'cause
get
it's
Wally
similar-
pipped, or you could have got Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you say like
true.
you got Tom Brady if you were the backup quarterback.
Nobody says that.
No, I don't think anybody.
Only you.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the Wally Pipp thing only really works because it was so long ago. So maybe somebody will say that about Drew
Yeah.
Bledsoe at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Eventually,
got
people aren't
Bledsoe.
going to know
Yeah.
that story anymore.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you get Wally Pipped.
Plus, I mean, Lou Gehrig got a disease. You got to give Wally Pipp something.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Jesus. Hey, he's not wrong.
Jesus.
Today, I consider myself
The luckiest.
the luckiest man.
Didn't he bang Marilyn Monroe?
Oh, that was Joe DiMaggio.
Smoking
Joey
Joe.
Dope.
Smoking Joe
Yeah,
was
they all
all
did
over
it.
the place.
Yeah.
Good man.
Good for him.
All 3, by the
a good
way,
ball player.
all 3 dead.
All dead. All dead.
Keeping
Mickey
track.
Mantle?
Dead.
Dead. What a human he was.
Too bad.
All right. Evan.
Yeah, I was watching the football games this weekend.
Oh, good.
And Connor's got a dog in the fight, and I was sitting there in the middle of it, and I was like, Connor was really nervous. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't know what it's like
That is wild.
to have a team in that position. And I don't know if ever in my lifetime it'll happen, and that's a legitimate thought.
Just put about $1,000 on it that you don't have.
It's crazy, though. It's
Pretty
crazy. And then
similar
also,
feeling.
I
You'll
had
get
the
there
thought.
real quick. Yeah.
So you've never wanted to like throw up during a game?
No. Not in an NFL game. And I don't think I care about the other ones enough, I guess. Like, I've seen Michigan State in the national title game for basketball, and it's not the same. It's not the same. Then also, I was thinking, like, Pat was playing in that game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stupid.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I was very nervous for those guys.
I'm nervous just watching. I have no dog, and it's just crazy.
That's wild.
All right, Ty.
I just want to know why we use toilet paper. Why don't people use wet wipes and that's it? Like, I just use toilet paper and I just feel terrible right now. Like, I'm just in a bad spot and I need a wet wipe really bad.
I don't think the pipes used to be as good.
That actually probably is it.
Feel like
Pipes weren't as strong.
Feel like you got to kind of pooch scoot right now to finish a job type thing.
Well, no, I mean, I know I got at least 1 or 2 more rounds in me, and I'm just kind of in that like anal leakage stage right now. Like, I'm probably gonna have to throw out these boxers. It's not great. It's not great.
Hey, but I think I may have said this. I apologize if I did, but Vinatieri turned me on to that about 10 years ago.
The wipes?
He was walking into the John with the wipes on. I'm like, what's going on with that? He said, dude, don't ask questions. Just do it. Set yourself free. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Set yourself
Never
free.
looked back.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels so good. It really does.
It's a bidet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but you got to get your hands in it.
Yeah.
Portable.
I thought about that Celebrity Big Brother show.
Yeah.
They made a joke on the internet that one of the videos was like Tom Green said, "Do you think the next person coming through that door is O.J. Simpson?" And I thought, like, why isn't O.J. Simpson on Celebrity Big Brother?
He could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless is he allowed to be in L.A.? Maybe he's not allowed to be in L.A.
I think he is.
He's allowed to be in L.A.
Don't fucking yell at me.
Those
I'm just saying, he can go anywhere. He's a free man.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if he was on parole and fucking.
I'd watch.
I honestly
I'd
can't
watch.
believe he hasn't been put on something.
That's what I'm saying. And then in my head, I'm like, how is OJ? Because he was setting up his own paparazzi in
When
gas
he-
stations in Memphis.
When he got off the murder charge, they had a show. It was him and the guy from Girls Gone Wild made a show. It was a prank show.
Really?
Who were they pranking?
Random people.
Hi, I'm out of jail.
Yes.
Hi, I'm OJ.
Swear.
Ah!
Yeah.
Hey, I got news for you.
It's insane. There's some footage out there. You can find it on YouTube.
How is
but,
he
like,
not on Celebrity Big Brother though?
I don't know. I don't like Celebrity Big Brother. It does a disservice to the normal Big Brother. I don't watch Celebrity
Really?
Big
How
Brother.
come?
They don't care as much. The game isn't played as good while they're on it because they don't need the money as much as.
I
like, the normal
disagree.
people.
I bet everybody in there needs that.
Well,
money.
yeah, I
Who
agree.
you got this next season?
There's actually who's on there? Tom Green is on there.
By the way, Tom Green, I don't watch Big Brother, won't watch Celebrity Big Brother, only the clip. Still got the timing. Still was funny. I laughed at him.
He's good at stand-up. I love
laughed
him.
at him.
Yeah.
Who's the
Mooch? The Mooch is getting a lot of
Mooch is
press.
on there.
Mariucci?
Who was the? Who's
Guy was
the-
what, Speaker of the President
Yeah.
a year ago?
I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and suck my own cock, but they said that's like the New York Times or something.
I sent Tom Green a text the other day
What'd you say?
because he stole my phone.
Oh, Ryan Lochte's on it.
The comedy club in Dayton wants him to come back to do another date. So they were like, will you reach out to him? And I was like, yeah, but I mean, you know how that goes. You have a good night together. They're famous. You're not, whatever. But I'll try it. So I sent him a text, said, Tom, this is Todd McComas. I used to own the comedy club in Dayton. We had a pretty good night together. Last time you were here, probably won't remember me, but they want you back. If you don't answer this, I will delete your number from my phone so you don't think I'm a weirdo. And I've not heard anything back. So.
Ryan Lochte, Lolo Jones, an ex-WWE girl, Natalie Eva Marie. Do we know who that is?
Oh,
Ricky Williams.
Oh, let's go, Ricky. I'm pulling for Ricky. Can you get Tree in that house?
Scaramucci.
Can I get Tree in the house?
Maybe.
Cameras are on.
That might be the killer for him.
Ricky, I'm trying to get out of here.
I mean, it's in California. I'm sure they're allowed to smoke.
Yeah.
They're allowed to drink in there?
They do drink sometimes if they win challenges.
Oh, so it's like a...
Like if you lose challenges, you get put on this like oatmeal mush for a week instead of
slop.
eating. Yeah, they
For
call
a
it-
week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Slop.
Rule.
People, you got Kato in there. That's basically OJ's right hand man.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Who?
Kato
Kato
Caitlin, the one that heard the
That was a guy
thud
living
on the side of the
He
house
was
where
living
they
in the
found the
front
glove.
house. Yeah.
No, I don't know that.
Gorms
Yeah.
knows him.
Allegedly, that's how they found the glove.
How?
Gorms, you know
Because
Kato
he
Caitlin?
lived in the guest house, kind of like Jason lives in your property. There was a guest house in OJ's property, and Kato Caitlin lived in there. And he said middle of the night he heard something bump into the side of the house, which was about the time supposedly OJ was coming home. And they looked in the bush by the window where he said he heard the thump, and there was a bloody glove, like he had dropped it or something.
How did he get out of this? How did OJ get out of this?
Glove didn't fit.
Yeah, glove. Can't quit.
So it just showed up at his house?
And you know this guy, Gorms?
Well, I played basketball with him. We're at Fairfax High in L.A. for
Hey,
almost
chopper bopper.
No, I thought I told you guys this. He was on my team. Norm McDonald was our center, the comedian.
Was he a good ball
Yeah,
player?
we
Norm
Norm
was
McDonald.
but Norm was he was very physical and boxed everybody out, and he was like chest bounce pass guy.
Right.
And Cato shot when he got out of the car. I mean, anytime he got the ball, he shot.
I like that. Next shot's my best shot. I didn't know
pretty
he was.
good.
I didn't know he was a real actor though. They showed him on the clips. I was like, they just put in a random Joe in there. And it was like, no, I guess
Some other dude who's like a Chippendale who's on Dancing with the Stars. I can't remember. I don't, Joey Lawrence? I don't know who that is.
Oh no, he
You know
used
who
to be
Joey
an
Lawrence
actor
is?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on
And Blossom.
Blossom. Yeah, for years.
Also, he was on a movie where his cousin lived in a ranch, and he was in Hollywood, and he had to move out to the
Horse sense.
ranch. Great movie.
Full time.
Great fucking movie. That movie. That's a good movie.
That's classic.
Horse sense. What a title. All right, Connor.
I was just thinking with all this Michael Thomas replay the game shit. If you have to replay a game, does your gambling money from that game carry over? or do you have to return it?
No, they aren't getting it back. I promise you, they're not getting it back.
Well, but if you lost, wouldn't you be like, hey, well, if we're replaying the game, put my money back down because
Good luck.
I didn't lose.
That ain't happening.
I think it's just another game to gamble on.
Yeah.
Because you already lost that game. That happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for helping me.
Mine is, and I'll let you end it, Diggs. I've been doing a lot of surfing on food apps since I'm starving all the time. So I'll set up late at night when I can't sleep, and I go through the food apps and pick out what things I'm going to get as soon as.
Are you just putting it in like a cart?
We all
Oh, I'm screenshotting whatever. So I was thinking it would be fun if on the food app, because people like us use them so much. If you gave me an option to pay an extra $2 to play free meal roulette, and I would get to push a button and it would spin a wheel, and I would have a 1 in 10 chance of getting my meal for free.
1 in
up
10.
to $25.
One app, I won't give them any free pub, used to do that.
Really?
When they very first started, and they don't do it
It's
anymore.
genius because you make way more money than you
Grubhub.
lose.
When Grubhub first started and they were only on like college campuses, they gave you rewards. And it wasn't a free meal, but it was like 25 to 50% off at the end. If you
Oh, I do remember that.
Charge me an extra $2 because I want to play the game. I'm going to get up to $25 free. You know what I mean? And they're going to win in the long run because 1 out of 10. That
And
means,
they're also controlling when it hits.
Yeah.
Todd.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to win in the end.
This guy only spent $8. We'll give him this.
Yeah.
For free.
But they take credit cards, so they're ran by they're sanctioned by the government. So they got to show that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So like these internet poker sites, they don't have to show.
No, because they're illegal. Yeah.
The people that play on there is crazy.
That's a wild thing.
Same people that do slots though. Slots, do those get checked?
The ones here that are legally under the Gaming Commission rules, because they'll like a slot machine has to pay out like 89% of the time or something. So just them winning 10% of the time makes them all that money.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, they could be only paying
Some of
out
them are
50.
92. You got to pay out 92.
It could only be paying out 50 cents. They don't have to pay out fucking.
Well, it's got to pay the average person if they play a certain amount of times, like 80 to 90% of their money back.
Are you serious? Because I lose quick on that.
So you're still
Something
losing,
like that.
but you're still losing even if they take.
Well, they always
80 to
win.
90%, yeah.
Because you're losing it 10% of the time.
Yeah. And that's millions of people.
They make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't. I think I've won once in a slot machine in my entire life. Maybe 3 times I sat down there. It's lose, lose,
My
lose,
girlfriend
lose,
wins
lose.
every single time.
My
she
old
goes.
man wins all the time.
Every single time she
Right
goes.
here, winner.
$600 last time.
Oh,
we were
I'm
there.
happy for you guys. I can be the statistic.
I
I've
fit
never
in your
won there.
category.
I
never
have
win on
max
slots.
blinds,
I fucking
max
hate those
bet,
things.
boom. That's because that's how you win. They say, boom, boom, boom. And I was on that Avatar one up there in Wisconsin. Just bing, bing, bing. Four hits of it. $100. See you later.
Wheel of Fortune.
That pays out 99%.
Why does?
Wheel of Fortune.
You can never
Really?
get one, though. There's always someone sitting there.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a reason. Everybody's winning.
There's only 2 of them in each casino.
Yeah.
If there is one.
I only know, and I may have it. I know there's the 89 to like 92%, at least when I was on there, because we would have to put evidence tape over the chips in the motherboard. If they were to switch one out, we had to personally witness that they were using chips already approved by the Gaming
Holy
Commission.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know what the fuck I was looking
So
at,
they
so I'm
can't
just throwing
rig it.
tape on there. But
How hard is it to
But
get
in
your
theory-
evidence tape, though? I feel like you could just get that.
yeah, that's true. Well, I have to initial it. Yeah.
Oh,
Have to on each
TM?
side.
I can't write
yeah,
TM
halfway
on it?
on the board, halfway on the tape.
That's a very. I just always assumed that was all rigged.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but it's controlled rigged, I guess. I mean, it's set for you to lose and them to win, but at a controlled rate.
Everybody's sitting at those goddamn slots, though.
Oh yeah.
Moving in there.
Everyone.
Everyone.
All right, Diggs.
Everyone.
My vitamin thought is kind of Zito's vitamin thought, but I just wanted to make sure it got brought up because I know he wouldn't. He came up to me this morning and said, "Have you noticed that all the birds have disappeared since the government shut down? Except the pigeons. They are still here for some reason." Didn't pay any attention to the fact that it's fucking 7 degrees out. This whole winter thing where they fly south and pigeons don't in fact fly.
What?
Pigeons fly.
Well, they do, but they don't fucking fly south.
Pigeons fly. Pigeons are lazy, though.
They don't fly
we'll
far.
wait out the fucking winter here.
That's what I'm saying. I
Back.
haven't seen pigeons
Fucking
either.
rat birds, dude.
You haven't seen pigeons either?
No.
Yeah, you're true. Pigeons.
It's because you're
Rats
not
with
homeless
wings.
in the park. But they're there.
It's a clean ass city. There ain't no pigeons.
Right.
There isn't a lot of pigeons around the city. It's
clean.
No.
But Zito thinks the government controls the flying birds.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What, it's just a distraction for people when they're walking through the day? Oh, there's birds.
Cameras.
Cameras? He's like, all the
Yeah,
birds
we
are
gotta dump
cameras?
this, man. We gotta dump it. We're fucked.
Oh, no.
I just wanted to share that with everyone.
Yeah.
That's a vitamin thought.
It's a good thought.
Yeah.
It is a real one. But the thing is, he doesn't need vitamins for that.
No.
It's just a Zito thought.
That was at 8:45
which is way more
this morning, 9 o'clock
abstract
this morning.
than a weed brain, the Zito brain.
Little mud butt hopped over to the Gorman.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We love you. If you happen to live around Lexington, I'll be there this weekend. Hop on that.
Kentucky?
Go to the store. If you haven't seen the Legend shirt yet,
Yep.
Jesus,
Go get it.
It's the best. It's the best shirt on the internet. I'm going to
It's
say
good.
it.
Yep.
People are saying it's the best shirt available on the internet.
People have said
We're not saying it.
We're not saying it at all. The people are saying it.
Oh, yeah.
Go there and check it out. We love you. We're out.
See ya.